Hello, I'm the DM, and you're listening to Campaign 2 of Fools and Flagons, The Tales of Archeron. So grab your drinks and raise your glasses. It's time for the Fools and Flagons podcast.
Grab your drink and raise your glass. Make a mess and kick some ass. Dungeon Master has no chance. It's time for Fools and Flagons. Raid the dungeons and slay the dragon. Sharpen your sword and prep your wagons. There'll be death and tons of magic. It's time for Fools and Flagons. Time for Fools and Flagons. It's time for Fools and Flagons.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Fools and Flagons. Everyone here is so awake and energetic and so happy. Well, one of us is really fucking happy today, aren't you, Nim?
What is happiness when you break it down?
Break it down.
Like a
Somebody
rap,
pre-gamed a
but
little bit is what I'm getting at.
of too much. Great.
All right, I'm just gonna blow on through the announcements real quick so we can get to rolling some dice and stuff and things. So, welcome everyone to Fools and Flagons. This is a tabletop campaign made up entirely by me, where the players do dumb things, Nim drinks a gallon of rum, and I try to make sense of his shenaniganry. And tonight, we are doing the Tales of Archeron.
It's not how you spell that.
God. And
I meant to say audio is good.
Very good.
Baby, I love you.
we live stream our D&D campaigns every Friday on Twitch, alternating between the Tales of Archeron and Storm King's Chaos. Both are available to watch again a week later on our YouTube channel or to listen to in podcast form on most major platforms. On top of streaming D&D, we also do a variety of games during the week with Pez Plays and Metallurgy Magic on the weekends. Sometimes those weekends change a little bit depending on metals availability, and yes. So, if you like what we do and you would like to support us, please consider donating to our coffee page at ko-fi.com/Fools and Flagons. The links can be found below in the description, and donations are never required but always appreciated. All the proceeds from the donations and memberships go straight back into making Fools and Flagons an even better experience, and it really does help keep the podcast alive and well. We do want to thank you for your follows, subscriptions, and bits on Twitch. We do apologize that we cannot verbally recognize them on stream for the sake of not interrupting the story, but your support of us is always appreciated, and someone will inevitably be watching chat and will reply to you and thank you and do whatever they want to you in there. I don't know what happens in there usually. I don't pay attention to chat. It's weird.
Don't give blanket permission if you don't know what goes on.
Well, I trust you guys to handle things usually, sometimes.
Usually.
Trusts me?
Yeah,
Yay!
No,
I
I
regret
don't
my decisions
know.
now.
I take it back. Everything I just said.
Everything I
take it
said,
back.
scratch it. We're starting over. I'm just gonna end the stream, start it up again. This is now session 78. And finally, a big thank you to Martyr, Gelatinous Cube, and Cargo for being tavern patrons over on our coffee page. Your support of us is very much appreciated, and we cannot thank you enough for your support. Any other quick announcements or long announcements, depending on what people have to say?
Nope.
Okay.
Join us for. Just join us, please.
One of us. One of us.
If you
Again,
happen to miss the
give us
one
a
shot that we
follow.
did last Saturday, that
Yes.
should be live on our YouTube page and in podcast form. So give that a listen. We had a new player join us for the first time, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really, really
It was-
good one shot.
Pretty great. Again, don't mean to derail, but please, if you are watching us on Twitch, give us a follow. It doesn't cost anything. If you want to disable notifications, you can, because I understand how notifications are. But please, just give us a follow. You don't have to subscribe. Follows help us out tremendously.
Do it for the kobolds.
Do it for the kobolds.
I'm gonna have to see if I can get Nick to do a Sarah McLachlan version of "In the Arms of the Kobold" or something like that.
Just have us on in the background.
Yes.
Just
All right.
have us on in the background. Take some pity.
Take pity on the poor kobolds.
Can we please have a pittance?
A pittance for the kobolds.
Little
All right.
moss.
If there's nothing else, then grab your drinks and raise your glasses. It's time for Fools and Flagons.
I'm being responsible.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Pure Life.
We are not
Water.
sponsored. You,
Nope.
sir,
Eventually, we will be.
do not
Not
bring that
affiliated.
hate here.
I'm gonna drink some water.
You do that.
Yes, but drink water.
I already pissed like a racehorse earlier.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Visions.
No, if we ever get a sponsorship from that, you decline. Unless it's a lot of money.
With the way everyone hawks them, I have to assume it's a lot of money.
Hopefully. Anyway.
Anyway,
Don't give me that look.
Behaving.
picking up where we last left off, the Tempests have managed to slay and collect the core of a Geyser Elemental, taking the first step needed to fix Brick's malfunctioning core. Their journey through the Tepetl Mountains took them through the Tlahko Region and up towards Pakyotl, where it is said that a multitude of air elementals dominate the towering spires. Presenting the letter written by Quetza, the commander of the Pakyotl region, Temoc informed the Tempests that a large storm would soon be passing through, and with it a large air elemental known to travel through the eye of it. Temoc cautioned that this would be a dangerous venture, informing them that there would be very little solid ground to stand on to fight. Their only other option would be to hunt down a rare creature known as a Ketsali that produces magical crystals naturally all over its body. To harvest these creatures would kill the beast, however, and it is considered bad luck to do so. The Tempests therefore set out into the western triangle of the Pakyotl region in search of a Ketsali with the hopes of finding a peaceful solution before the storm blows through. We rejoin them now as they discovered a small alcove in the rocks with a metal flask sitting upon a stone altar and a voice ringing out from above. "And just what do you think you are doing in my grove?"
I want to look up to see if I can see what is talking.
Yeah, I'm looking too.
I think I hung back. Do I? If
about to
I,
say, I don't know if
hung
anybody
back
but
from
me
the grove, did I hear
went
this
in.
too?
Sorry, two people were talking at the same time there.
So, my question was, if I hung back, would I have heard this, or is it only whoever went into the grove? Because I can't even remember who went in.
It was just Kirsten and I, because Kirsten was in my hood.
Who?
Kasumi!
Oh, Kasum, sorry.
Yes.
It's Kasum.
Oops, Kirsten.
Fuck you.
You definitely hear this. The voice is very powerful, deep, resonating, bouncing off the rocks surrounding you. From outside, you don't see it, but Kasumi, you in Zahn's hood, and Zahn, if you look up... Ooh, excuse me. You do look up and you can see floating above you, sitting crisscross, like they're sitting on a cushion of some sort. But it actually looks like there's just a little bit of like created clouds underneath it. Deep, deep blue skin, large, pointed, almost elephant-like ears that are like a pinkish purple on the membranes inside. Doesn't seem to have a nose, very frog-like face, solid yellow eyes, adorned with more jewelry than I think you've seen in a very long time, Zahn. In one place, anyway. On one person. You haven't seen someone this well ornamented. Billowing purple pants, a long curling tail. It has one hand on its hip, the other on one of its knees, and as it kind of leans down from its sitting position, the whole figure seems to just rotate to look straight down at the two of you. Come along, speak up. What are you doing in my grove?
Sheer curiosity. Saw a grove. Wanted to see what it was. There were a lot of candles. Looked like it might have been a place of worship, possibly.
You may most certainly worship me if you wish,
Oh God.
but I did not give you permission to be here.
Mine apologies.
As you have this very short back and forth, you hear another voice, sourceless, from the other side of the grove. Don't let him scare you off. Come, pick me up, rescue me, get me out of here. And partway through that, the floating figure goes, "You shut your mouth." And he's pointing over towards the altar. And then he turns that pointing finger to you again, Zon.
Your feud going on here?
That's none of your business.
Kasumi is still in fox form because she's got a level of exhaustion, so she's just
That's right.
she was splooted over your shoulder, but now she's become like a shoulder fox. And she's like hunched up there, just like the fur on the back is like a little sticking up.
Macaroni.
Well, those of you that stayed outside the little alcove, you see Zon turning and looking straight up, talking to some sourceless voice. What are the rest of you doing?
So we should probably get in there, huh? Just in case this goes sideways.
Probably.
Yeah.
Why does it always feel like it's Zon that finds the weird fights?
Oh, he always does.
Mariko, do you go after
I
him?
can hear you.
He's gonna just like slink in,
Okay.
kind of slightly behind Zon.
Brick knows he's not stealthy. He's not even gonna try. He just walks out and looks out.
Clong, clong.
You are the opposite of stealth. You are loud.
So as you all step in, the finger that was pointing at Zon is now pointing at each of you. More interlopers into my space. Come to take my property.
Actually, I was just coming in to see if he's good to leave with us, and get out of your hair. That is hair, right?
I don't think he has hair.
Nope.
Lies upon lies, trying to deceive me to take what is mine.
I don't even know
This
if
I mean, if you
have.
insist.
Now hold on, Brick.
No.
No.
You see his hand begin to trace symbols in the air at what Brick had said.
No,
It's leaving little smoke trails behind.
I
Don't do that.
even know what you have. Why would I come to steal something that I don't even know is here?
It would look like thieves to you.
Is Katsumi recognizing any history or like culture based off of how he's presenting himself and the altar?
But yeah, would I have read stories about this guy?
Make a history check.
Okay.
You too, Brick.
Okay.
Backpack picks.
No.
I wish that applied.
But what
Still
if?
not good. I was not good. Not bad.
I was gonna say you sounded really excited for it to be not very good.
Yeah, still not good.
You said history?
Mhm.
26.
26.
Damn.
Kasumi?
I have a +8.
Well, it was almost a nat 20, but the liquid cooler failed me and it rolled
Oh.
over to a 2. So 2 plus 6 is 8.
You're not proficient in history, are you?
I think I am.
Because if you are, that's reliable talent.
Hold on.
Wow, good job.
As long
me.
as I have the little circle next to it filled in, correct?
Yeah, if it's a solid dot, you're proficient.
So
And
reliable talent.
if it's the dot and the circle around it, that's expertise, right?
Correct.
Okay, so 16.
Yay!
I didn't think history was on that list, so.
Yeah. So, this is not a tire that any of you have seen or read about from any of the cultures around the world of Archeron. However, Brick, in your perusal of the wagon's library, you get, and especially with how high of a fucking roll that was, you get an inkling that this is a fabled Djinn. Which, until this point in time, you thought was just fairy tale, but looking at his attire, the way that he is ornamented, and the sort of wispy smoke that trails away from him, it's giving you that kind of vibe.
So, you're a Djinn, right?
As you were starting to say this, he completes moving his finger. I need you, Brick, to make a... Let me see. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
20 not nat.
20 not nat. There is a thunderous boom that echoes throughout the entirety of this area. And those standing somewhat near to Brick, you feel your clothes billow slightly, but Brick, he doesn't move at all. His feathers kind of, just a little... But, let me see.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
You still take...
That was loud.
Still take 6 points of thunder damage, but you're able to hold your ground.
Okay.
And he kind of like folds his arms and sort of like teeters slightly to the side. There will be
Not
more
happy
where
that this
that
happened.
comes from if you do not vacate. And again, from towards the altar where you'd been pointing before, you hear, "Don't leave me! He's kept me prisoner here for eons!"
Why have
Please.
why
Over
have you
here.
kept him here prisoner for eons? That doesn't seem very nice.
What
Again.
even is it?
That is none of your concern.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Do I remember any natural traits of Djinn? Like, are they tricksy? Are they usually forthcoming?
Through the
Is
stories,
it a spectrum?
Through the stories that you have read, you know that Djinn are the kind of monkey's paw creatures, where you can ask something of them, and they may decide to give it to you, but not in the way that you want.
So, and I'm talking to everyone but the Djinn when I say this. So here's the deal. From what I remember, these guys are kind of tricky. It's possible whatever's in that urn or thing asked him for a favor, and it didn't turn out quite the way he was hoping.
I can hear you talking.
Oh, I'm well
I have
aware.
giant ears.
oh, I do too.
Guys.
See,
You
I have
can
a
cut them
radar dish.
smaller.
You see him slowly turn towards where Mariko is and starts moving his hand again.
No, none of
Move
that.
behind Brick.
Rick, make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Good move.
This one might not be enough. That's gonna be a 16.
16 is no, it doesn't. So you take 10 points of thunder damage. Mariko, make a dexterity saving throw for me. As
Oh,
Brick, who is
fun.
standing there all confident, like, "You can't hurt me," starts to become a very fast-moving shadow towards you.
17?
17, yeah, you duck under his legs or move to the side as Brick is just like, "Ha ha!" Boom! And falls down, skidding about 10 feet backwards. And the Djinn up there kind of folds his arms, grinning, and you see like sharp, jagged teeth, and he's just like, "That is your second strike."
Technically, this guy is an elemental. Let's pop him open and see if he has a core inside.
He kind of like hears that, cracks his knuckles. Very well.
What?
Fuck.
Why?
He like raises his hands up. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wait.
Stupid.
Hold 1 second.
There is no waiting. Hold 1 second. You
Okay.
let this happen.
I didn't do anything, obviously.
Exactly. You didn't do anything, so it's happening.
I was trying to do something, but I didn't. That is a 12 on initiative. That's a 2, but add 1 to it. 12.
Plus 7, 19.
Well, hold on. I said roll it, not spill your fucking guts at me. Jesus.
Too late. I'm spilling. We're all spilling.
Okay, so.
How's everyone doing in chat?
Whoa. Alright, so he was roughly there.
What I roll? A
Zon
12?
was the
Yeah.
furthest in.
Make
Assume he
shut the
was
fuck
there.
up, safe. No, fuck you.
Brick
Well,
and
that's
Moriko
Twitch.
We're actually here. So Brick is now.
Oh, shit.
Where is it? Okay, Brick is prone. Cool. Righty.
Oh, Brick is prone?
Brick is prone.
Yeah, he's...
No. Oh, he's bigger than I was thinking.
Oh yeah, Djinn are big.
So, okay. Just because I can see map. So is this all like we're inside of a cave, or is this?
It's not so much a cave. Imagine that you have a spire, big, tall mountain thing, and there's just a hole, and then a hole leading into said hole. So when you walk in, you can look straight up and see sky, but you are surrounded by stone all around.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a cave without a roof, basically.
Bowl.
It's a really fucking tall cave.
Cool.
Okay. So what the?
I did not mean to do
Fuck.
that. Did not think it would do that. My apologies.
Gotta reset the stream. Okay. It looks like I didn't set up these boulders properly, so that's on me. All right. 25 to 20.
22. Ooh.
20 to 15.
19.
19. Oh, man. That's it. 15 to 10.
11.
13.
11.
Wow.
13.
I only have a +1 to initiative.
Sumi had 13. Pez was 12. And
Mm-hmm.
Brick was 11.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I can hit hard, but I am not quick.
Yeah, because you're a brick.
Where's the lie?
I mean, okay.
There is no lie.
Do, 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 do.
Because butts cannot deny.
You other brothers can't deny.
Alrighty, let's get a little bit more intense with the music here.
Back off, birds. We're battling.
Oh, we fighting. Okay, so as the Djinn... Music? Hello? Oh, there we go. It's just very quiet.
If you would like to know what we're doing, we're playing on Sirenscape. I got nothing else. I'm just
Well,
giving
music
the
is
void of
Sirenscape.
sound.
The map is courtesy of Foundry and probably made in Dungeon Alchemist.
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Wonderful programs.
So, top of the round is Moriko. Zon, you're on deck. As the creature begins to slowly descend, moving his fingers in a interesting sort of way, seems to be beginning to cast a spell of some sort.
Like I should have been thinking more. Sorry.
I forgot to think.
Didn't expect to be first in initiative.
No, I honestly thought Zach would get higher initiative than me.
Who?
I rolled 12. Was very high.
Who got higher initiative?
The bunny with the boom mic.
Rico is oh. Move over here real quick,
Okay.
and then for action, where the hell did it go? Okay,
Howdy.
hello. Tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
How high is tidal wave? Because it should actually be about 20 feet off the ground. Forgot to enter that in. Because it's floating
120 feet.
120
Or-
feet high?
It can be up to 30 feet. Wait, it can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Fuck! Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Wait, 30 feet high, right?
No.
Oh, 10 feet high. Okay, sorry.
There's a
Okay,
small
no.
tidal wave.
It's a 10-foot tall wave. Shit's still pretty big.
Yeah?
Like Tidal Wave, the Transformer from Transformers Armada and Energon.
Drink your alcohol.
I'm empty. I got water. Pure life.
Use this one again.
Nestle Pure Life. Is it Nestle?
Actually gonna build these rocks out.
Then I'm going to cast Elemental Bane on him.
Oh, Dane.
That sounds cool.
5th level. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be affected by the spell for its duration.
I gotta roll Constitution saving throw. That doesn't sound good for me. That's a 23.
Okay, he passes.
Is this a pass and nothing happens?
Or pass in half damage.
Like, Elemental Bane is just.
Yeah,
inflicting-
yeah, must succeed or be affected, so it's...
Because I think it just makes them susceptible. Damn it.
Susceptible.
To.
And I'm the
Nim's the
drunk
one that's been
More
drinking.
damage.
I know, right?
Sucker-ceptible.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of VO practice, so my tool is tired.
Good band.
I'm just gonna use the rest of my 15 feet to...
Runs away.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. That brings us to Zon. Kasumi, you're on deck.
I prefer not to do this, but if so, I will cast Howling Bolt. At
Oh.
fifth level.
Hello.
Let's see if I hit. 12 plus 9. What? 20.
21.
I love the
21, thank you.
12 plus 9. Holy shit,
21.
when I'm drunk, I can do math.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay.
Oh.
Roll for damage. I will.
Okay.
8d6.
I got the walls made.
The walls?
The
made?
walls.
I didn't
shadows.
put walls and stuff on the rocks so that you guys could have actual cover.
Oh,
It's my bad.
Okay, that's... Oh, hell yeah. So that's 18 right off the bat. 18... 20... 30... 35 points of cold damage, good sir.
35?
18, 19, 20. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure I heard that right.
oh, I
No.
hated that. Okay, there we go. I didn't hate that.
Sorry, I didn't realize it. When you said 18 at first, I thought you said 35 more damage, not 35 total, so I had to give him the 18 back to take off the 35 so that
Yeah, sorry, I just rolled 3 6s right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's already 18.
For a
And
second,
that's
I
your
thought he
guiding
healed
bolt,
18.
right?
Yes, so
Okay.
next person who attacks,
Yeah.
next person who attacks has
All
advantage.
right. Staying put or
I will
Thank you, bunny butt.
Yeah, I'll stay put. Just draw my sword and be like, see what's going on.
okay.
That brings us to the Djinn.
Oh.
So the fingers will continue to wiggle, and it is going to create a whirlwind. So
9.
Ooh, I don't like that I'm near a hole.
it is actually going to cast it right on top of Zon. Actually, no. It does up here.
I'm still scratching
No.
Kasumi. Hold on, Kasumi.
No,
You're gonna
no,
get
get-
this.
Get that cursor away from me.
Okay, so as it finishes moving its fingers, the smoke that had been coalescing above its head as Zon hits it doesn't seem to break its concentration, and it spins its hands around. This roaring cyclone goes down, lands right on top of the three of you.
4.
I need you all to make... Oh, yeah. Hamburger. I need you all to make strength saving throws.
Sweet. Thing that I have a +0 in.
+3, dirty 20.
Okay, pass.
So, 2 for Pez, 15 for Hamburger.
Paz and Hamburger, you are both restrained.
Tight. Love that.
Kasumi?
That would be an 8.
An 8. So... You are technically restrained, but you're also technically riding on Zon.
Mm-hmm.
You are small.
So you are technically restrained, but we'll circle around to see what happens to you as you get whatever it is that you're wanting to try and get done on your turn. But with that done, he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 65.
Ooh,
As he
he's a
gets
fast
done
bugger.
casting the spell, he just kind of zips away, leaving a trail of like bluish smoke in his wake as he's just kind of cackling, seeing you disappear in the cyclone that he had created. That does bring us to Kasumi.
Crop dusting
Pez,
away.
you're on deck. Yeah, he crop dusted you all.
Okay. Can I move?
No. So you are currently restrained. You're basically doing all that you can just to stay on Zon's shoulders. So your speed is 0. Your attacks would have disadvantage, and you would have disadvantage on your dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Well, this throws a wrench in things a little.
I didn't try this.
Because I was gonna go back into human form, but preferably not on Zon's shoulder.
He could take it. He's a strong
That's
man.
right, Kasumi.
Don't worry, because we've got this. Burn.
Because she's at least 2 feet taller than him. Well, maybe not with the top of your ears, but still. And she can't cast any spells while in fox form, so I guess we're just staying. That's my turn.
Let me see.
Because if it is a verbal spell, she cannot cast it in fox form,
Well,
which is the majority of her spells.
Right.
I mean, you can
And
always
she can't shoot her bow because it's not in human form.
I would say with the situation that you were in, if you wanted to hold an action until you were potentially out of there, I would allow that.
Well,
Sorry.
she has to use an entire action to go into human form.
So would that be your held action? Possibly.
If he moves,
If you're able
Yeah.
to escape the whirlwind, would you want to use your held action to poof?
no, I'm gonna wait because
Okay.
I don't want to be stuck just standing there in human form, just standing.
Okay. Just checking.
So yeah, we're just that's my turn.
Okay.
Super productive.
Listen.
Pez, you're up. Brick, you're on deck.
So being restrained, I can't do nothing.
Well, you can't move. Your attacks would be at disadvantage.
Correct. So if I can't move, I can't shoot through a rock. Unfortunately, we don't have that technology yet. But what I can do is flick my hat off and tell it to transform into Scorponok.
Yeah. No, I'd
Will you allow
definitely. Oh, absolutely.
that? Sweet.
I honestly
It has
kinda
been
forgot
7
that you
days
had
since the
fucking
last Scorponok.
Fuck is Scorponok?
Big giant pinchy dude.
No, sorry, I said where is Scorponok? 'Cause I don't see him. Rude. Scorpion. Where
Or
do you
while
want
we
to throw
stall
him?
for time. How strong is my neck?
Are you spawning him
I mean-
on your head?
Well, no, I mean like, so I'm restrained, right?
Well, you just can't move. You can still move, like use your arms and stuff. You just can't physically move anywhere else.
Oh, okay. So I can just like flop my hat off.
Yeah, you can take the hat and chuck it.
Oh, well then. Could I? Well,
Your feet
the
are glued.
rock is in the way. My feet are glued. Okay. That helps greatly. Thank you. Here.
Jesus.
Look,
Right there.
Lord and Savior, you can't save us. That's my action to activate Scorponok. I need to do an action to tell him to do stuff, so he's just gonna vibe. And Hamburger is going to vibe as well.
Well, you do have your bonus action to give Scorponok a command.
Oh, I can? I thought it was an action.
Bonus action.
Oh, radical. Scorponok's movement is 40 feet. Where's my little measuring tool? Oh, hey, look at that. That little fucker is within 40 feet.
And 20 feet up.
Fuck.
I'll just wait till my turn.
Yeah. Oh, Scorponok's still gonna move to right here. There we go.
Got it.
And he's just gonna be ready.
Okay. Peach peach. Is Hamburger doing anything?
Nope, he's just letting the wind blow his feathers.
All right. Brick, you're up. Mariko, you're on deck.
Oh, thank God it's not blocking my way anymore.
You're prone.
I stand up.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15. Is there any further I can get to 15? Nope. What's my range on this? 50 feet? 5, 10. Oh, good. He's still in range. Cool. I take out the judge.
Uh-oh.
Advantage.
Alright. You know what? Let's use double purple critical roll die for this. That was a good choice. That's gonna be I believe a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. That's going to be 2d10. This one and this one. Not bad, not bad. It's going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You get up, dust yourself off, grab the judge, line up the shot, fire the bullet. Loud, resounding bang echoes across the stone walls, and you watch it pierce through his shoulder. A little poof of smoke as the flesh sort of starts to reform, but he definitely looks like he felt it.
All right. It's going to be a disadvantage, but I'm going to take the next 2 shots because
Okay.
that's all I got right now. I don't have anything else, and I've already started the attack, so yeah, everything else would have been way out of range or fail because it's a spell.
Okay.
That's going to be a 6, so no.
You know, weirdly, that doesn't hit.
And that's going to be 12. So, no.
Okay, so you take 2 more shots, but the shots go wide. He sees
that
one of them
damn
coming, and he just
recoil.
sort of like rotates around through the air as it just whizzes past him. He kind of is upside down, going, "No, no."
Come down here and say that.
No, no, no. Is that it for you?
That's my action, my movement. Do I have a bonus action that's worth doing right now? How much damage have I taken? That's... fuck it, I'll just use Second Wind, just cause I've taken more than 15 points of damage, so might as well. So I get 15 points of damage back.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Mariko, it's your turn. Zahn, you're on deck.
I would like to cast Earthbind.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Choose one creature you can see within range. Yellow strips of magical energy loop around the creature. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed, if anything, is reduced to 0 feet for the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
Safely descends at 60 feet per second. You said it was strength saving?
Yes, sir.
Don't you sir me.
That's a Southern belle in her coming out.
Uh-oh.
Better respect it.
12.
Oh, fuck no, bud.
Fuck no, baby.
So
He's no longer airborne.
yoink. Does that
is he,
happen
like,
on his
rooted?
turn or now?
It doesn't specify. I'm guessing now.
I like now. So as he's upside down looking at your bit going, no, 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 just boom right on his head. And like, it's sort of like quasi-anime, like he's folded, his like ass is up in the air, legs and tail hanging down, and you see an arm go up and go, okay.
Okay.
Is there any movement you would like to do? Any bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm going to face step myself over here,
Oh, Missy Step. Okay.
and then
I'll allow it.
going to do 15 more feet. Just boop, and I'm good.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to Zahn with Kasumi on deck.
Damn, I did send you a DM.
You did DM me the DM.
DM the DM.
I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what
Zahn
just
has,
happened, but
Zahn
I
has
know.
inspiration.
So what does inspiration do? Pardon my ignorance.
Oh yeah, you implemented new inspiration rules. How did
He's
what was
mad
that
now.
again?
I found
So
it.
let's see. You guys are level 11. Give me one quick second here. I need to remember.
Oh,
I remember.
I remember now.
I remember.
I need to remember what level of inspiration die it is at level 11.
Where is...
I don't recall.
It's only the first person, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think I found it too.
I mean,
Damn.
I don't
pinged
see
it on
shit.
the map.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't see. Ping it again.
Good. No.
Just make it. Just because
Oh, wait, I've already gotten it. It doesn't even matter.
I just want to see if I'm correct. Okay, no, I wasn't correct.
Okay. So
the fuck is it? I
you
don't
get
see
a D10 for your next roll that you want to use.
So is this like, this is a save?
It's
anything.
basically Bardic Inspiration is what I'm giving you. So you have a D10 to use on your next D20 roll. So yes, it can be a save. It can be an attack.
Do you play the
Check.
rules where you can save it, but it goes away if you don't use it before a long rest, or does
I
it
would
have
say
to
a
be the
long
very
rest.
next one?
I would say a
Okay.
long rest. That gives you the entirety of a day to figure it out.
Oh,
figure
I'm
out what
okay
you want
with
to do
this.
with it.
I'm okay with this. I'm happy we got in combat. I got it. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, okay. So it's 10.
Oh, Kasumi, since you are around his neck, you do move with him.
Okay.
So you are
Going-
you are no longer
going on a trip.
restrained.
Going on a trip on a position.
I will use my bonus action to
Rage.
rabbit hop.
Oh
How's
god.
close? Start with an
Oh,
hop.
The claws.
And then as I do, I will flip my sword around and stab it into the ground, just brush erupts
Sorry.
around me. I'm going
Carry
to...
on. No, carry on.
I'm going to cast Relentless Winter at 5th level.
Oh god, it's gonna be cold.
It's very cold.
So every one of my friendlies is not hurt, but anything that is not our group is considered an enemy. And when you cast a spell, you can designate an enemy or creatures. Blah 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 blah. When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed throw, it takes damage.
Okay. So on its turn, not now though.
Or when it enters. So I don't think it's
So on its turn, it's going to be
Yeah,
starting
on
its
its
turn in the thing. So
yeah. And
What's the radius on it?
15-foot cone, or 15-foot around me.
okay.
That around me. I just don't know how to mark it.
15,
I don't think Mariko's actually seen this yet.
15 feet. There we go.
Oh, she can't see shit currently because she's still behind a rock.
Dude, there's literally a fucking blizzard around me.
So Mariko, where
Scorpion
you would
knocked his
like
friend.
you like nightcrawled your way over and scurried behind a rock, and you're kind of like looking around. You just see fucking snow. Actually, I don't even.
Wait,
know
does
if
she
you
know what
I'm
snow
just gonna
is?
Say, I don't know if she know what snow is. There's
She
white shit
should.
falling from the air.
It's
I mean, given
mana
the
from
geography
heaven.
of the planet, do you is
I'm Captain Planet!
Don't hurt yourself. You'll be okay.
And,
I've already done that.
and I will end my turn there.
Okay. It is the start of its turn, so it needs to do a Constitution. you said?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, wisdom.
Pretty sure Djinns are very wise.
Not this one, apparently. That was a 6.
Yeah, not this one.
Okay, well there we go. 5d8 damage.
Looks like a demonic stitch lizard.
Stitch lizard.
Well,
It does, doesn't it?
terrible.
It does.
So 12 plus 8, so it's 22 plus 3, 25 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
So I need to do. Nope. Okay. The cyclone.
And his
Dissipates.
movement is halved.
Oh, yay, it's no
Hamburger
longer
and
fucking
Pez are
windy.
no longer restrained.
Heck yeah, bud. I can see.
You see it roll over and go. I do not like this one bit, sir.
By the frozen fins of Rokasine, I will kill you.
The frozen fins.
The frozen fins, yes, fins. The frozen fins.
Pins?
Can't hear.
Fins, yes. Fins, you know. It's so hard to understand.
See. Earthbind lasts for how long?
A
Mariko?
minute.
A minute.
Oh.
The duration of the
So
spell.
he's not restrained, he just can't fly anymore.
His flying speed is reduced to 0.
And it is halved.
His feet can't leave the ground.
Gonna
He
shuffle
is-
angrily over here now.
restrained.
Shit. you really got him in a corner there.
Can't fly, have movement, and I think it's
He's cold.
yeah, and he's cold.
Sucks being cold.
Okay.
Just zoom
Wait.
in really hard.
So, Slightly tangent. Do Djinns, do they have like an innate wish spell since they are genies, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know how you saw that because I don't see anything there.
Okay.
He's still trying to find it.
Yeah, I like Zon's like it's right here. It's like there's nothing there. I don't see anything.
There's something there. It's just hidden.
Oh fuck, we're supposed to be looking for the xenomorph.
Oh, I feel
Too
like
late.
That's how I got inspiration.
Fuck. I'm trying to. I don't know what to do. Shit.
Did I mess him up?
No. You know what? Fuck
Yes.
you. It's going to conjure an elemental.
Yay!
No,
I cast
wait.
no.
Yay! Because we can extract its heart.
I don't think it's big enough for that, but I'll still try.
We can Kali Ma the fuck out of it.
It's going to summon an elemental right there. It's gonna like get up shivering. It's got snow all over it. He's kind of like rubbing his arms and he. And you hear a whooshing noise from behind you, almost like the sound of when he casts the initial cyclone, but instead this one takes form. It's got, basic humanoid anatomy, but it seems to just be like hovering just a little bit over the ground. It's not flying, Mariko. It's just hovering slightly.
It's slightly.
Hey, DM.
He is going to back the fuck up. So 5, 10.
But isn't it in the snowstorm?
He's half, but I mean, he gets half movement still. I don't know how much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need to make an attack of opportunity.
Yes, you do.
Does it
Oh,
also take
so does
damage from the
Scorponok.
snowstorm?
Oh yeah.
Well, it would need to start its turn in there, but yes, it will.
That would be a plus 23.
A plus 23?
No, 23. No, 23. No. Yeah, so plus
That is 8
23.
kinds of bullshit. Yeah, that hits.
1d8.
As the Djinn starts to back up and you're slashing at it, you hear from the altar, "Do it! Do it! Murder the blue bastard!"
Oh wow. 21 points of care damage. And no, what? I want frostbite, not spell. And his speed is halved again.
You bitch.
And their next attack is a disadvantage.
Can you have a half for
Yes.
damage? Or for speed?
Yeah, half of 15 would be 6.
3.
And,
DM.
Oops, sorry.
Scorponok also gets attack of opportunity. Is that only one attack, or does he
Just one
do
attack.
his? Okay,
Yeah, you don't get to do multi-attack for it.
he's gonna claw. Pinch.
Well, roll your
Inch.
roll your attack.
What is that number? Oh, that's a 17 plus. The fuck do I add? 2. 19.
That hits.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. He's also grappled. Sucks to suck.
He ain't going nowhere.
1d8 plus 2. Ian, I'm sorry. I know you want to have fun, but
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Pez, his buddy's now about to make a wisdom saving throw.
that is 2 plus 2, 17 billion.
4.
So 4 pinch damage, but he's grappled.
Peach.
Okay.
Ian, I'm so sorry.
It's the air elemental's turn. Makes a wisdom saving throw. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Half damage it is. A 10, 22 minus half, 11.
10, 22 minus half. Proud of you.
My math skills are impeccable.
Don't. Oh wow, that hurt my brain.
I hurt my brain all the time. Don't feel bad.
What's a brain?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Alright, the elemental
Don't be mean.
is going to move here.
Oh,
And I need Kasumi and Zahn to make strength saving throws.
3.
super strong.
Do I use it now because I don't know if that'll pass? Yeah, I'll use it now. Oh, that's 25.
25 is a pass.
I did use my inspiration die, by the way,
Okay.
so.
I got a 17 for the strength
17
saving.
was also a success.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so still deals damage, but you avoid the other effects as it enters your space and you just feel the winds whipping around on you. That is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. But you avoid all the other nasty negativeness.
If there's any way I'm gonna. No, yeah, we're good.
So, alright, that brings us to Kasumi. Pez, you're on deck.
Muted.
You're muted.
Thanks. A lot just fucking happened.
Yep,
But she's still on Zon's shoulder.
correct.
I just know that the icons couldn't be the same. Okay, so she's gonna hop down here, even though it's technically 5 feet, but that doesn't matter. She's gonna hop down and use her action to go back into human form.
Okay.
And then she is going to bonus action Misty Step.
Oh, okay. Where to?
'Cause she's gonna GTFO.
Just scritching the fox. Ah!
Oh, come on. It's like there's a wall there.
Well, I mean, you're going to a rock.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Okay.
Was that where you wanted to bamf to, or did you want to
A
go?
little bit farther back.
Okay.
There. Okay. Sorry, I'm on like the keyboard like scroll pad and it was not cooperating with that at all.
I feel you.
Okay, that's her turn.
Okay. That brings us to Pez then. Brick, you're on deck after the menagerie goes.
Okay. I should have written this down, but the multi-tool, I believe it was configured as a shotgun last time. So I would have to use a bonus action to configure it to a rifle.
Correct.
The damage though was thunder damage. That I do remember. No, fire.
Well, as you reconfigure it to a different shape, you can choose the element.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can either bonus action change its element or bonus action change its shape / element.
Okay. All right. But I also need to do a. If I do my bonus action, that'll negate Scorponok from doing nothing.
But he would go into a defensive stance. Correct.
Correct. I do want Scorponok to do stuff. So Pez is going to, instead of using the multi-tool as an action, he is going to switch over to using Scorching Ray.
Okay.
120 feet of view, so I need to be within view. So I'm going to move to here. Are these bricks? Fuck.
They're
Are
just
these rocks
Yeah.
tall? Like
No, you
I can see over
them.
them?
Well,
All right, cool.
to be fair, you don't have your hat on anymore, so you have disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair. Perfectly fair.
So, Brick, as you're
Um,
standing there getting ready to go, you see this little hand come up from between your legs and just no.
So disadvantage.
I don't have anything down there.
Oh, wait. I do have pack tactics.
No, you have to be in melee of the creature.
Tactics.
What?
You mother.
What'd you roll?
The first one was an 8 plus 7, which would have been awesome. But the second roll was a 2 plus 7, so 9.
So neither of those hit, unfortunately.
Radical. So Pez's bonus action is to command Scorponok to maim, kill, slaughter, and eat its insides.
Rip it down until it's done.
Wait, pack tactics isn't melee. You just have to have an advantage. You have to have somebody within 5 feet of the creature.
Hamburger has pack tactics.
Oh, never mind. I'll shut my dirty whore mouth.
I could have
My
sworn
apologies.
Kobolds did too, but anyway. Claw attack. He has 2 claws and 1 sting, so it is a +4 to hit. 6 + 4 doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Second claw, 19 + 4, 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Sweet. He's still grappled. It is you can escape the grapple with a DC 12.
Right, but
I
it's not
assume
his turn.
strength. Okay. 1d8 + 2.
I was wrong. Kobolds do have pack tactics.
Yeah, I was
Again,
looking
too
that
late.
up just now.
Oh well.
No, roll your other two. Roll your things again, because I was wrong. Your scorching
Okay.
rays. So, Scorponok has 1 hit with his claw already.
All right. That was a 3 + 2, so 5 damage.
5.
So going back to Pez, Scorching Ray. How the fuck does that work again? No, doesn't hit. Going back to Scorponok. So he did his 2 claws. He's now going for a stinger. Where are you? There you are. That is also a +4 to hit. A 17 + 4 is 19, 20. No,
That hits.
21.
It hits.
21. That one. 1d10. D12.
What's the sting?
Yeah.
Kind of
Yes. It is a stinger. Piercing damage, and the target makes a DC 12 con saving throw.
Well, let's get the damage
So-
done real quick.
5 + 2 is 7.
Okay.
So 7 piercing damage, and you need to make a con save of 12.
There was a 16.
Okay, then you are taking half damage of, good God, 4d10? Fucking hell.
Oh, poison.
Yeah,
Duh.
poison damage. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that jingled in my ear holes. What's half of 21? 12? 10? That number. So 10 poison damage.
Dude, me and Pez are on point tonight, man. I swear.
Jesus.
Alright. And that's it. Hamburger's just going to hunker down and pray to God.
Enter loaf mode.
Praying
He's
to the
loafing.
doll. Okay. Brick, it's your turn. Moriko, you are on deck.
All right.
Pez, very suddenly, your cover runs away from you.
I hate that.
So unfortunately, I think this is as far as I can get.
30 feet, yeah.
Ricky, come back.
And it kind of
And now I see there is a new target. I'm just like,
Kalimai. Rip its
look over.
pelvis out.
Zon's got the first one. I want to see if I can pop this one open for a core. So Brick not being close enough, and knowing a regular attack is probably going to go right through it, is going to use. I don't have any magical thing I can throw at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna use. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna try bonus action telekinetic shove on it towards me first
Ooh. Okay.
to see if I can get it within range.
Yeah.
It needs to make a strength save.
12.
It's a fail!
It had to happen eventually.
I was going to say, this never worked.
It's never worked!
It's literally never worked.
Bring your pretty
you
face
said
to my
10 feet?
sword. It's no, it's only 5 feet. Just right towards me.
Okay. Wow.
And
Zahn, you are no longer engulfed by this air elemental, and now half a quarter of Scorponok is.
yeah, I'm gonna accent church.
I mean, come
it's
on.
flanked.
You finally got lightning surge to happen. This is your moment. Make it fucking
In a
happen.
moment.
And it's flanked.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I don't like that.
And I'm hitting it with Stormfront. So some of this damage is not going to do all the way through because I'm pretty sure these guys are resistant to this. But in the long run, it's still going to do more damage than if I use my spell sword. And I do have my shield up, so it's only one-handed. So first attack is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, I'm just going to do all these in a row. Actually, after the first one... Oh, no, I've already used my bonus action, so I can't do that. However, since it did hit, it cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn, not mine.
Cool.
Second attack is going to be a 22.
Hits.
Oh, wait, I was using the wrong modifier. Anyway, that one is going to be a 26.
It hits.
That's 3, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That one's going to be 18.
Hits.
So close to a natural 20, but it's still going to hit at a 27. Last one. Okay, no natural 20 today, but the last one's going to be a 17.
17 just hits.
Okay, so all of them hit. So that's going to be
Actually,
8.
sorry. Oh no, yeah, no, it hits. It hits. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't just hit.
So-
It hits.
I have to divide this up between magical slashing and lightning damage. So magical slashing first at 6d8 plus 6 times 6, 36?
36.
36.
Okay.
Damn, like this thing isn't living.
Poof.
4.
That's what happens when Stitch Lizard comes at us.
I waved the fart cloud away.
I know I had another one. Where'd it go? 6.
I'm just happy I was able to
Listening.
make his flying ass go down to the earth.
God, thank you. That was such a big help.
Okay, so 2.
Sitting here like there's so many things I want to do, but I can't.
36, 38, 42, 47, 54, 56 magical slashing damage.
Oh,
Oh, he hasn't even hit the lightning part of the damage yet.
Well, so the lightning's gonna be half damage because I'm pretty sure this guy's resistant to that.
You're not the
oh
DM.
darn.
Don't
Only
question.
half.
So
Mitigating asshole.
2d6. No, that's 2d8.
It could be a water gen. It could be double the damage. You don't know.
10, 12.
My hand disappeared.
Wait, 10, 12, 17, 18, 23.
I saw that too.
I'm not gonna lie, DM.
Mhm.
I was looking at Zahn and I thought you had drawn a monocle on him to make fun of him.
No, that's
Not
just the center
realizing-
point of the spell.
Yeah. I was like, he's not happy with me right now.
48.
Although Zahn with a monocle.
God, that's the frightening thing. He's not smart enough.
55, 56 halved to 28 points of lightning damage.
Sorry, I was trying to draw on Zahn. How much damage?
So 56. 56 points of lightning damage. So if that's halved or not, I don't know. But if it is, it's
That's
28.
20... Yeah, 28.
points of lightning damage.
Damn.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive.
Damn it.
Strong elemental.
Not by much. But it is still... It was big and beefy and just, like, swirling around Zahn and Kasumi, just being like, oh, and then it gets pulled towards you and you were just cleaving off air somehow. And it's just like...
It's need my
still-
bicycle pump.
Where it was like a whoosh, now it's like a... I'm assuming you're done.
Yeah, now I'm done.
Please. Moriko, you're up. Zahn, you're on deck if there's anything fucking left.
I'm gonna peek out. 60 feet.
I don't like it when Moriko measures.
I do.
Same.
Would I be able to throw that whole feet wide?
What does the druid have that she can throw? I'm thinking rabbit squirrel.
No. Tactical hamburger.
Tactical hamburger!
Magical nuke!
The holy hamburger.
I'm just gonna see if I can. Like,
Where would the hamburger's pin be?
I'm not answering that question.
There.
It's one of his tail feathers. He just goes
I'm
rabbit.
kind
He's
of-
angry! Throw him! Hurry!
the way that it is, would it be able to like thread through, like
what do you-
not his Zahn and Scorponok?
What are
It's
you trying to
tidal
do?
wave. I'm trying to thread it to where it hits the elemental and the Djinn.
So it's 30 feet wide. So you would not be.
No,
able...
it's 30 feet long.
10 foot wide.
30
I was more
feet-
just like trying to gauge, like
30 feet long,
the
10 foot wide.
yeah.
Okay, so
It's like I can scoot it back to where it could still hit the Djinn, and have like a source of water if we're going with that. But I was more just trying to measure like the distance between.
let me take a look at the spell real quick, because I want to make sure that I want to make sure I'm not lying to you.
Also, if you hit Scorponok, it's totally fine. He has no hard feelings because he's a hat.
Hey,
Okay,
He's
so
Arkham
30 feet,
clothing.
30 feet long, you wouldn't hit them.
you conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. It doesn't have to come from me.
Oh, fuck, you right. Oh no. Yeah, you could definitely put it down and hit Scorponok and hit those two and avoid hitting Brick and Zahn. Yes. But you would
Okay.
hit, you would hit Scorponok. You can't do this and hit them and not anyone else. Someone's getting hit.
Again,
Okay.
hit Scorponok, please.
Or hit
he
Zahn,
has.
please. Please hit Zahn.
No.
Or
No,
Oh.
I'm gonna have it the way that it is now. So it's a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
Pez, can you roll Scorponok?
save. Copy that. He has a +1 in dexterity. Who would have thought?
All right, the Air Elemental,
Eh,
natural 20.
no.
Oh.
The Djinn. Oh no. That's a 4.
3 for Scorponok.
Okay, so what were the numbers?
I'm going to guess that one was a success with a natural 20 and the other two were fucking failures.
Yeah, the natural 20 was just barely a success, actually.
Natural 20 always passes.
Well, I mean, it would have been a
And she
natural
means
20
it was
plus
a 19.
5, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Air Elemental succeeds and the other two are fucked.
Wet.
So roll 9 damage or what?
Water.
Okay. 4d8. Okay. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, the creature still takes half damage.
Did you say prone?
Yeah.
Would he? So, okay. Scorponok has him grappled. Would he still be grappled if Scorponok is also prone, with Djinn being prone?
Just roll your damage.
Zahn
20
just salivating at the feast.
20.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did somebody say guaranteed
So,
crit?
Moriko comes around the rock, looks down below where there's water, just goes... just raises water from hundreds of feet down. It just comes up the side in a towering wave and just, like, falls across the way. The air elemental is wiped out of existence. It just gets mystified. It had 5 hit points.
So I see a core?
No, it's way over there.
You need to calm down, sir. There's things happening here. And you said
It's Eco Tribe.
20 points of damage, right?
Yeah, 20 points damage.
Jesus.
And any who failed is now prone.
Just gonna go ahead and mark those down.
That's a
Support.
big person.
Listen, I've done nothing but hide and almost fall off of a shoulder.
Well, you're
You're
also
doing
exhausted.
great at it.
Yeah, you are.
Look, you're tired. Go take a nap behind the rock.
Protect the
okay?
beam.
I'm so tired.
The missile is
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to do, madam?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll let someone else have their fun now.
And they about
not
to.
Ian, though.
Zahn. I would say, Kasumi, you're on deck, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue.
It's okay, I've already given up
Just-
my hope.
Just be ready. He could roll a natural 1.
Oh,
He could attack Scorponok.
I mean,
We
he
don't
has
know.
advantage.
He
So,
could roll 2.
So to start off,
I curse you.
I insult to injury. I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why?
He's affected by frostbite. I'm gonna make a freezy pop out of him, and I'm gonna cut him in half. This has never worked yet, so it's probably not gonna happen. But
He just freezes over
what
and
save?
you just like tap him.
it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so
He just
as the wave
freezes over.
comes, like, barrels over him, you just fucking sod just... that's a 13.
It fails.
Is he about to get Demolition Man?
Oh shit! He takes cold damage. He takes 3d6 cold damage. 1 second. La, 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 la. He
I'm
takes 14 cold
freezes.
damage. And do I need to roll the attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for advantage.
And then chink, crumbles.
And that is going to be 26 to hit.
It hits.
Where's the D10 I just had for inspiration? There it is. And that is going to be, oh hell yeah, max damage on the, so 10 points of magical slashing. And, oh, I'm sorry, 13 points of magical slashing and 10 points of cold damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
I already said, I want to make him ice cube and cut him in half.
So
So
the
is
tidal
it-
While
wave...
avoiding all of the jewelry!
The tidal wave washes over him, and he sits up spluttering, and you just kind of poke him with your sword going, and the frost just creeps across his skin, and he goes, no, Mr. Fly! And he freezes solid, and you go, yeah, fuck this guy. He just shatters. It's a bit interesting. You've seen some of you have seen ice shatter. Some of you have never seen ice before. Mariko, maybe, I don't know. The clothing and some of the jewelry do get shattered and break apart, but the fleshy bits, as soon as it has been killed and it shatters, the ice seems to just completely skip the liquid phase and just turns into this bluish vapor that just drifts away into the air until there's just the clothing and the jewelry left over in its wake.
Sublimation.
That was fun. So
Can I poke the body?
there's no body.
What's
What
left
body?
of it?
Oh, can I poke the clothes?
The dangly bits?
Yeah, the clothes are cold and shattered.
I'm looking for cores just in case.
Kasumi was readying her bow, like she was ready to go. She had her bow out, she had it cocked, she was about to come out from behind the rock, and then silence. So she just peeks up, she just pops her head up over the rock and be like, is he dead?
I made him a freezy pop.
Oh,
What's that?
okay. Just slunks it back.
You've never had a
First place.
freezy pop?
What's that white stuff?
Oh yeah, that's right. The blizzard's still going because this is snow.
What's snow?
Frozen water.
Actually,
Well, partially frozen water.
now that I
Okay.
think about it, I've never actually seen snow without you creating it.
You have approaching the Dragonfire Mountains. It was a ways away, but you have seen it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but not like up close.
Yeah, but you've seen it more than Mariko's seen it.
That's fair. Also, while I'm talking to you, DM, Becca says she wants a compilation video of all your sad sighs and under the breath news.
I do not have the time or patience for that. Someone else is more than welcome to go through our YouTube VOD channel and find all of them. I'd actually be really interested to see how long that would be.
Very
Follow us on
long.
YouTube.
Super long.
Very
And
long.
Twitch, TikTok.
Yeah, DM, can I just see what he still has that's not destroyed? And
The clothing was really, really nice. Very nice silks. Very, very ornately designed. There's still bits that might be usable, but it's the flash freeze and then the striking it with your blade, causing it to shatter, did cause damage to the fabric. Sorry,
okay?
I heard some sort of like bassy rumbling. It was impressive.
It was me. Hello.
It was Alistair back there.
So
The jewelry, there's a fair bit of it that could still be worn. Some of it has been broken and snapped off, but even with it being damaged, the metals there would still be sellable, theoretically. And from the altar direction, you hear, "Good, good! He's dead! Hooray!"
why do I feel like you're not really that happy?
Unless you pick me up, I will be alone now.
Can I
with
just,
you?
can I look around for any cores that might have dropped?
You do look around where the elemental was and no longer is, and you don't see anything. Whether it didn't drop the stone or it was washed away.
Kasumi is gonna run up to the talking stone and poke it to cast Identify.
Talking
Riko's gonna run up to
stone.
be beside
The
Kasumi.
flask.
Oh,
Same.
So yeah, sorry. For those that may not remember, since it was 2 weeks ago, on the altar there's some candles and there's a little metal flask sitting dead center there.
Oh, that's where the sound's coming from?
Yes.
Wherever the sound's coming from, she's gonna poke it.
Okay. So you go up towards the flask and you look at it, and it looks almost like it's made of scaled armor. It's kind of jagged and kind of curls up, and at the top there seems to be what looks like it's just a little bit of a. I say a face because it's just that sort of your brain anthropomorphizing the look of it. There's two little gems on either side, and as it's sitting there and you poke it, the top opens up and kind of like jib jabs, like, "I'm no longer ticklish. Good try though."
What are you? And she's just like poking it, like trying to figure out what it is. And then, like when she casts Identify, she's just
At the same
Okay.
time that you cast Identify, the flask seems to introduce itself. "I am Mr. Bottle. I am the world's greatest alchemist.
Wait, what was the name?
bottle.
I am Mr. Bottle."
That's not what I heard. That was gonna be a lot funnier.
Not.
Really concerned about what you heard.
I know what he
I'm
thought.
Mr. Butthole.
That's his name now. His name is now Mr. Butthole.
It's a
No.
different
No.
dialect. Different
Bottle.
dialect.
That is not the title of the episode.
Mr. Butthole.
So, Mr. Butthole.
So you cast Identify, and its head kind of like wobbles around a little bit. It's like, okay, maybe I can be tickled. That felt weird. What did you do to me?
I'm just trying to figure out how you became into existence, and this is just as she's just like holding her finger against just a part on the bottle.
I was once a real boy. A long, long time ago.
Let me guess. You asked him to make you the world's greatest alchemist, and this is what you became.
The whole flask seems to shake. I didn't ask him on purpose! He happened to be passing by when I said a silly wish out loud, going about my day.
Oh.
And now I'm
Yep,
this.
that's a Djinn for
Silly
you.
of you.
Kasumi?
Uh-huh.
Is he just cursed?
Kind of.
Now, before you uncurse him, what is Kasumi? Did you cast Identify? What does he do?
So he did used to be an alchemist. I mean, I was able to find that. Let's see. So he was kind of sent here by the Djinn because, you know, he wanted to be the best alchemist. So he
As
kind of
Kasumi
did
is
that.
saying this, the bottle's like, I'm right here. You could ask me.
So he
What do
kind
you
of
do?
did that, but by turning him into a bottle that makes its own potions.
What are you, a
Wait,
mind
what?
reader?
But that's why I was poking you, so I can tell what sort of weird magic thing has happened to you.
Oh, well, I thought you were just coming on to me.
No, you're not my
Kasumi
type.
has our bottle as your type?
Shame.
Yeah. So he can make different types of potions. So
Indeed I can.
if you kind of think about it, it is similar to the jug that I'm holding very near and dear and close to me.
Uh-huh. But
But this makes potions.
I have
So-
quite the repertoire. And if any of you fine, lovely lads and ladies would like to put some other kind of potion into me, I can add that too to my repertoire.
Do you have any giant strength potions?
Well, of course I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not changing him back. No offense.
Well,
Oh,
did you want to be released?
The mouth kind of goes closed for a second, and it sits there. And, like, apart from it opening and closing to talk, there's no, facial features to it whatsoever. And it seems to sit there for a second. I don't even know my real name.
I was
I
gonna
thought you
say.
said
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Bottle.
there goes my question.
Again, it starts to rattle in place. That's just what that asshole called me!
Wait. Kasumi, you identified. Do you know his name?
Mr. Bottle.
No.
Oh, it didn't tell you his real name?
No. But
Oh.
okay, but here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
It works a little similar to the jug that we have, as in we don't know what it's gonna make.
That is not true, my dear.
Oh.
This one talks.
It can
Hold
tell us
on.
what it's making.
Oh.
What you would do is you
Can
let
I-
me know what you want to make, and hopefully, I'll be able to make it. Otherwise, you get some really good water.
Oh, that's
Mr. Bottle.
right.
Make your. I pick him up.
Hey!
Make your strongest giant strength potion.
The mouth
Wait.
kind of opens and closes. You're not very polite, are you?
Please.
There we go. I need you to roll a percentile dice, please.
Percentile? Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm going to rummage through my backpack and bag of holding for something.
Okay. That would be a. What are you getting?
Once he finishes.
99.
99 is a colossal failure.
Oh, great. That's not good.
He sits there for a second. He goes, I think there's something in me. Give her a go.
All right, bottoms up.
Oh,
Tastes
God.
like water.
Drink out of him.
Nope. Failure. You sure you know how to do this?
Don't be rude.
I don't like you, Metal Man. Give me back to the pretty lady.
So,
Give. She just reaches her hand up.
I don't have much to want. I just wish to be out of this little alcove and see the world once more. What may have changed? Please take me with you.
What?
I'll be quiet, I swear. Maybe.
I mean, you don't have to be quiet. If you come with us, you'll see the entire world. We've been all over the place.
Okay, let's back up 2 seconds.
What?
If this is a curse, I can decurse him.
Why would you do that?
I'm good.
Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
He may have tricked me, but I am, in fact, the world's greatest alchemist. And
That being
Kasumi,
said,
you can feel it kind of
sometimes.
shaking your hand a little bit.
So, that being said,
Pretty lady,
Mr.
can you turn me
Bottom,
towards the Metal Man, please?
I still have you in my hand. I haven't done
Oh, I
anything.
thought you gave it back to Kasumi.
Nope. I was just holding
Oh,
him like, no,
sorry.
I want to
He
hold
was
him.
reaching up saying, give!
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I saw him do that to you, like he had given you back. It's like, I don't like you.
I want to hold.
It's okay. We'll get to understand each other.
Zon, sorry,
wanna
you've been
hold-
trying to say something. We'll get to you, Mariko.
Okay, well, whoever can hold him, that is fine. He seems like he's willing to help, and he doesn't seem like a very bad person at all. He seems quite personable. Mr. Bottle,
That's me.
I have one of these, and Zon's gonna pull out a potion of soul recovery.
I'll hand him over to you.
Ooh. What is this? What is this?
So, this is something that I got, and I was wondering if you could, by chance, if I could procure, if you might be able to make me a few more of these. It would be very helpful, and they are not all that easy to come by.
Well, I should inform you that anything you put within me, I can recreate. However, it is not something I can make in bulk. What you want, you put into me, and then you drink straight from me. Otherwise, it turns into water once you put it into a new vessel. So,
So it's 1 for 1?
no, once I learn how to make something, I can make it once per day.
Okay. So, I am going to take a potion of soul recovery. And, well, would you mind bottoms up? I don't want to open your mouth.
Clank, 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 clank. Snaps close. You hear, This was interesting.
Would you be able to make one right now, just to test and see if it works?
I can certainly try. Roll a percentile dice, please.
So what is that? That's the two
you-
d10s.
Yeah, you roll the 2d10s and tell me the result.
I'm guessing the double number one first, right?
Well, you can do the double number and the single number. The double number is the 10s. The single is the...
That'd be a 27.
Not quite good enough. Close, though. Very close.
Jeez. You have to roll. Wow.
Let me see it. Kasumi's hand stretched.
Alrighty, well, I appreciate you trying. If you don't mind trying again another day, that would be super helpful. And I think you wanted to speak to... Zon's gonna kind of hold it out. I think Mariko is making grabby hands, and Kasumi was making grabby hands. He's just gonna kind of distance himself as much from the bottle so he is not attacked.
Mariko's be like, Mariko's gonna just be like, Kasumi wants to see him. I just want to hold.
I want to try something.
Here you go, Kasumi. Mr. Botros, thank you very much. If we don't mind trying again another time.
I will certainly try.
Okay, she's gonna grab it.
Hello,
And
my dear.
She's gonna hold him just in her hand. Okay. I think I remember this from like the Rolodex of information. Rolodex
The
don't exist
Rolodex.
anyways.
Mhm.
Can you make wine?
Oh, wine is easy, my dear. What kind would you like?
A sweet wine. I don't care the variety.
You see it? Ding! Done.
Okay. And then
Fries are
bottoms
done.
up.
Yeah. It's very, very good.
Okay. She just bottoms up, just sips that wine. I think he also makes honey.
I can do that.
And a few other kind beer.
Very difficult to pour out of my mouth, though.
Yeah, I would assume so. He does make beer.
Zahn contemplates taking the bottle back.
Do you want some?
So is this thing called Mr. Bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
I did
Hands
find what
it
I was
back
looking
over.
for,
Mhm.
but I'm waiting until Mariko gets a gap. Yep.
Mr. Potter, would you be
Okay,
able
so
to...
that's what I thought.
Mr. Potter, would you be able to make one of the finest beers of Rokusen?
I have not been there. I can make a decent pint, but I have not been to that place before to make a particular brew.
Could you choose the finest pint that you have, please?
Not until the wine is out of me.
Oh, she tipped it back.
Oh, greedy.
She like,
Second point of exhaustion!
no.
Get Yoshi'd.
Well, my,
big
you
is
are
this
very
bottle?
interested in me. It's a flask.
Okay, so it's not that big. No.
So you have to roll below the percentile, right?
Yep.
Got it. Interesting.
Want something to try?
Well, well.
we can make...
Do not make me hinder your adventures. Please, get me out of here.
I say we take him with. More friend.
Is there anything else of value around before we leave?
Zahn pretty much got most of the rest of. Speaking of, at about 1,500 gold worth of jewelry.
Okay, well...
I mean,
I
when,
had it
as
in
you're
the-
sifting through his stuff, like it is all gold, precious gems, and he was
Any
littered with
diamonds?
it.
Yeah, any diamonds?
Um,
So I don't have to Michael Jackson someone to life?
none of the gems were very big. And no, it seems that he was going for more colorful gems than the crystally clear.
Boring ass diamonds.
So, am I just saying that this is what these are worth, or should I just add 1,500 gold?
That's how much they're worth. You would still need to go and sell them
I will hold on
or
to them.
use them in trade.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know the value. But, go ahead.
Oh, I'll have to add it later, and someone remind me. I will add the spell recovery to that list. I just need to
Oh, my
remember
job to the
to
game.
put that in. Thank you.
So, Mr. Bottle.
That
Oh,
would be
sorry,
my
go ahead,
name.
Pez.
Hello.
No. Pez.
No,
Pez
you
first.
hold on, Pez. You were going through your bag. What'd you find? What'd you get?
I was waiting for Mariko to take hold, so I could also try my thing.
What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I have my jar with my little moss ball and my axolotl in it. You remember that thing from like session 1?
Yeah. What are you
Yeah,
wanting to
I
do?
wanted to see if they could be friends. I don't know. It's some stupid Pez thing. Look, he's a smooth brain.
What
Okay.
does that thing do?
It's an
It's
axolotl.
infinite water, but if you roll too low,
Oh.
then you'll suffocate.
No longer want to be part of this bottle. Crap.
So what is the plan now? You have Mr. Bottle. Are you heading out again, or are you all just crowding around this flask?
Well, I was gonna walk and talk with it as we went, if that was all right. If no one else had anything they want to do, if you have something else you want to do, I can wait. I had my turn.
Mariko was
Start
making
walking.
grabby
Look at you,
hands.
Mariko.
Rico's just, I just want to hold the bottle. If everyone else wants to do something else with the bottle, that's fine. But I
I mean, you
wanna
can hold it while I talk to him.
Hold.
Mr. Bottle, so let me get this right. You have an entire repertoire of potions,
That would be correct.
and you can make each one of those. You can make the whole list once a day.
That is correct.
Interesting.
So that's one potion per day, or like one of each potion, like a potion of
each potion.
flying, a potion of death, a potion of life, a potion of horny,
Right, what was that last one?
potions. Don't worry about it.
Zahn was kind of in the bag just counting his gems, and you hear an audible snap as his neck pops up.
He was talking about a potion of impotence. You probably don't want that one.
No, he
I know what
does.
that word means.
You want it.
It
is
it
super
means
powerful. No, it's so powerful. Your lightning will
books have you
shoot
been reading?
so far.
Look, that wagon had some weird books.
You are
Oh,
very.
I don't know what that.
pink.
What?
He's just talking to Mariko. Just you are very pink.
Yeah, I've been here a long time.
She's not pink. She's not just red.
I would like
Well-
to think cherry blossom colored.
Yes, not just red.
Very pretty.
If we're
Smells
gonna
good too.
get back to walking,
We
I'm
are walking.
walking.
sleepy, so
Hood.
I need to be carried.
Hood.
A baby.
He says hood, and Brick just also kind of holds out his hands for you to make a decision if you
You
want.
do not get to go. You are the one who caused all of this chaos.
You're the one who walked into the grove.
Yes, but I did not start the fight.
I'm gonna ride on
started it.
Scorponok.
And look, we got a new friend out of it.
Yeah, you can ride Scorponok for a little while.
Kasumi's gonna be in fox form and splooted.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick her up before Brick gets to her and put her in the
Or
put her
you
in the
could
hood.
sploot on Scorponok. Scorponok is a large beast.
Yes, but she's so hard. The hood is soft. As we walking,
As you all leave the little alcove and venture forth into the Pakyotl region again, that's where we're going to take a break. So we'll be back in just a little bit after getting some snacks and such, so don't go too terribly far away. And we are back. Very short little break. So, as you set off into the Western Triangle once more, I'm assuming you're continuing on your path around to the west, okay? Yep. Who is going to be brave enough to make a travel roll?
Who did it last time? Do we remember?
You did.
It's
I
not
did.
gonna be me.
Let's say you did.
gonna be me.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You were before that. Mariko and Kasumi have not rolled in a minute for a travel check.
Kasumi is knackered right now. Okay,
So
she's
really
not
don't
paying
trust me?
attention.
I was about to say either you or me.
Go ahead,
because we're the
Mariko.
furthest ones.
I trust you. I believe in you.
Believe.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Could be good.
sorry.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything good.
I don't care.
it's a D12,
I'm celebrating.
I needed it to be a D12. I'm sorry.
D12? Okay.
Oh. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
You know what? Tell you what. Because you rolled a natural 20, you can pick a number between 1 and 12 that is not 1 or 5.
10.
Those were the bad ones.
10.
10's a good number.
I think those are the ones we've already done.
Those are the results that we've already had.
We all get a million bajillion hot dogs. I don't know why on the hot dogs again.
Blech.
I don't like hot dogs either. I mean, I don't mind them.
Really? I would not have expected you to not like hot dogs.
Look, I like hot dogs, but I won't seek out hot dogs.
Let's say there
avoid
are a
hot
few
dogs.
brands that I really like, and they're noticeably better than the other hot dogs.
We're really
I'll
getting
watch that
into
video
the,
on how they're made, and I'm just nope.
Good, the cheese dogs.
Tangent.
Anyway, so what is the marching order here? So
I
Mariko's
think
not
I
in
was
front. So Pez in front.
Yep. Ride on
Go behind.
Scorponok with the map.
Yeah, I think I was the very last, and probably will be the very last again.
Okay,
But,
I guess
well,
I'm
technically,
going-
Kasumi
Okay,
behind
so
me,
then
you
so
know.
then Brick and then Zahn with Kasumi. Okay. So, as you all march along, again, there's not a whole lot to see. A lot of it is just some, it's just rocks. Every now and there's a bit of lichen, some moss. Yeah, Pez has a little conniption every time he sees the devil's green.
The
You're-
angel's green.
You're carrying on, and Kasumi, you get this little prickle at the back of your neck, and you lift your head and you look over, and you start kind of like clapping Zahn on the side of the head.
Ah.
Just with the paw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laws.
And not so much a similar nook as you had with the Djinn, but there's a little gap in the rock that everyone else seems to have missed, or maybe they just weren't able to see it. But you see a familiar shape, a familiar color to a very personal altar that you have.
Okay. Which also, a fun thing that foxes do, very similar to cats, is when they get into like that hunt mode, their tails just violently whip back and forth.
Grabs the tails.
Oh, you grabbed
Okay.
one. There's 3 more. Blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna pick the fox up. Wow. Why do you
Ding eye fox.
She's
Homing
just
fox.
gonna start growling.
Okay, what are you bapping me for?
She's-
Just spin her around so that
She's just
looking...
gonna start squirming. Like, you can tell she wants to get down. She is thrashing and squirming.
Puts her down.
At this point, I assume the rest of us have turned around like something's going on.
Well, yeah, you heard bah, dog, bah, what?
And she is gonna run right to the altar.
Okay, so for those of you that are further in front of Zahn, as you see her scamper off, you see that it was very, very easy to miss. It was kind of like when you're on the side, it's just sort of flat and very easily missed, and the rest of you just walked right past it. But as soon as Kasumi darts through there, it's a very, very narrow opening. But once you get through, it's very vibrant. There's birds flitting in and out and around it. And you see, like the altar that's in the wagon home, but this one is pure metal. And it is got gold and red paints on it. And it's a large altar of Shenshe.
Okay. When she kind of makes the clearing, she is gonna transform into human form and just kind of be taking it all in.
Make a religion check for me.
Okay. That is a 14.
A 14. Are you still in fox form, or did you go human form again?
She went to human form once she got to the clearing inside.
You move up to the altar and you look it over for a time. There's plenty of altars that are just meant for general prayers. You know, certain regions will have certain shrines dedicated to this sort of a blessing. This one gives you the assumption that it's meant for travelers and people on journeys.
Is the medallion that she has constantly strapped to her chest? Is that warm at all? Is it humming? Does she feel a change of presence when she comes in this area?
You put your hand over that spot underneath your kimono, and there's no immediate sensation.
Okay. She's gonna look to see if there are any symbols or like loose pieces of worship, like maybe people would bring like a totem or something similar. She's just gonna kind of look to see for signs of someone have been here recently.
Make an investigation check. Sorry, right as you pick up your drink.
That's okay.
Do you need help looking for something?
I'm just kind of looking to see if there is anything here. That's a 17 for investigation.
17. There's a fair amount of platters and plates, trays, and whatnot on the base of the altar. And there's some things that are there that look like they were either burned, something had been there that has rotten in the amount of time that it was there and offered. You do see little carved trinkets in the in Shenshe's image. You even see another smaller one in the image of Tlahko.
Mhm.
So it does look like some people have been through, thank you, and left offerings behind, but nothing that looks fresh.
Okay.
Even some of the little figurines that are there and the other, like the plates that have nothing on them, there's a fair bit of dust. But what you do see with that is the altar itself is spotless.
Okay.
It's the plates and the offerings that seem to have been attacked by time.
Okay. Which seems pretty in the norm for her. Okay. Once she realizes that there's nothing crazy standing out, it doesn't look like there's any bad signs per se. Everything seems to be pretty in order. She is going to fish in her bag for one of the small jade figurines that she has.
Okay.
And she's gonna find a spot near the front of the altar to place. And then she's just gonna kind of kneel and just.
Boosh.
I thought they were smaller, but if it's bigger, whatever. Going for the show rote. But she's just gonna kind of then kneel for a little silent prayer, just kind of letting Shunshay know that she is still very much on the journey, and she just wanted to pay her respects.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing as Kasumi is performing this little ritual?
Mariko's just watching because she's curious.
Okay.
You still have Mr. Bottle, Mariko?
Yes, she's holding.
Hey, Mr. Bottle.
Yes.
And I bring out a potion of invisibility I forgot I had. Open up.
Ooh. Ha.
Kum, 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 kum.
I will laugh if he already has it.
I checked.
I mean, hopefully that'll make the DC lower or higher.
Listen, you wouldn't know, Brick.
So nothing else other than that?
Nope, she just has a little silent prayer.
As Kasumi is offering up the prayer, all of you feel a sudden flash of warmth sort of hit you all pretty squarely front on, like a harsh warm wind. You look around and
Oh, fuck yeah. He's a lizard.
I know.
He's in the
So,
desert.
unlike a normal breeze, there's no motion. Hair's not being moved, feather, fur, none of that has moved, but you still feel like you were hit by something warm moving very quickly. Any of you that happen to look up, you might see the eyes of the statue slowly fading from whatever intense magical presence may have occurred there. Kasumi, I need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Okay.
It feels strange.
I'm gonna use her dice that I bought specifically for her, and I got a 6.
A 6. Okay, you have a +2. All of you have a +2 to all ability checks and saving throws for 6 days.
Oh, fuck
6
yeah!
days.
For
Hells yeah.
6 days?
She rolled a 6 on the d6.
Okay.
To
you said
all
all
ability
ability
and
checks?
saving?
Ability checks and saving throws. It's a +2.
Hells yeah.
How do let's see.
I like this danger noodle.
I mean, she is a danger noodle.
He's very scary.
Yeah, we found that out in a one shot.
Don't want to be on her bad side.
Was that in that one shot?
Yes,
That
Herman.
was
Was.
Herman.
I was.
I was.
You know what? I gotta miss playing as Herman.
Well, quit it, you're Pez.
I am Pez. Another
Pays.
cowboy.
Kasumi.
Sorry. Roll a d20 for me, Kasumi.
Oh, okay. Let me move this out of the way.
Son, what are you
16.
eating?
16. Your point of exhaustion is gone.
Your exhaustion's gone. Hells yeah.
Okay. So after like the rush of warmth, Kasumi just has like a little soft smile before she stands back up. And did you say there was a carving of Shenshei near the front, like a statue-ish?
There's a few here and there that looks like one is carved out of wood, maybe very crude, sort of someone's just doing it as they're walking. There's one that's a little bit nicer that's kind of made out of stone or marble, maybe. There's ones here and there around it.
Okay. But you said that one was like a head that had just lit up.
Oh,
briefly.
that's the back of the altar itself.
Okay.
Like you would have to look up to see, and it's just massive golden metal Shenshei.
Okay. Before she leaves, she's just gonna press her palm against that part of the altar and just give a silent thank you for turning around. And once she realizes everyone was just standing behind her, she's like, "Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't walk by an altar and not thank her."
The metal itself is quite warm to the touch. Not unbearable, but warmer than what metal should be, just freestanding.
Must
I
be
mean,
nice.
based on the interesting sensation, I think you made the right choice.
Oh, wait,
Interesting.
You guys felt something too?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Oh yeah.
divine warmth. It was amazing. Reminded me of home.
It was warm. It was pleasant, but I liked the cold.
She
cold.
does like fire, so that's really cool and fascinating that you guys also felt that.
Yeah, I feel more capable, I think.
I feel 2 times more capable.
I feel rested.
You look
Oh.
better. You don't look as seepy.
Is this
You look
normal when praying to the gods?
From what we've experienced with this interesting bunch that we have, every experience is different. This has never happened to me with Shenshei. This is the first.
We're close to her territory, aren't we?
I don't think we're too far.
Just a little bit north. Also, like, whenever I pray to them, they usually send me a vision or something.
I mean, the one and only time I'm ever prayed to mine, I got this thing. I'm just
You're welcome.
holding hamburger
Your
up. just-
god rewards
He's
you.
I mean, if it wasn't for your god, I wouldn't have half my gear, and I tink the helmet.
I do.
Zon's gonna walk out while you guys are still talking.
Yeah. But we can continue on. I wanted to make sure that the altar looked undisturbed and no one had vandalized it. Everything looks good and accounted for. Was not expecting to run into one here, though. It's very tucked away.
Whose domain are we in?
I believe we're still in Quetzalcoatl's.
That's right. Okay.
Hmm.
Do they have a beef? Like, do you know if those two gods
Kind
have
of the opposite. They
Oh,
vouch
they
for
have
Bow
a
Wow.
they have a beef. Okay. They fuck.
Bedroom beef?
Yeah.
I mean, they're married, so I would assume. If gods even do that sort of thing.
I'm sure they do.
But yeah, we can
Talk about rock you like a
continue
hurricane.
going.
Yeah, let's go. Wait, real quick. How long does Scorponok stay Scorpion and not Ant?
Hey,
Is it an hour? Because I didn't see anywhere in my inventory where it says. Apologies for the random tangent. 8 hours. There we go.
There you go.
Has it been... How long have we been...
Traveling this far, it's been most of the day that you've been traveling. And between the fight with the Djinn, taking the little detour, you did cross another rope bridge along the way. The sun is beginning to dip relatively low on the horizon. You could go ahead and find a place to camp down. You could try to push on just a little bit further. But there's that sense that once it gets dark, it's going to get dark and possibly very dangerous to navigate.
I mean, if we're on a clearing, we should probably camp up for the night.
Well,
Are you saying here in the altar space?
I mean, it's a safe space. I mean, if it's not blasphemous.
Would she know if that is frowned upon?
It's not frowned upon. It feels a little weird to think about, but you've never encountered or heard of anyone coming across in a bad way for sleeping near a shrine.
Okay. I mean, we could. We can't disturb the space. It needs to stay in its condition. You might get weird visitors, like, spiritually, because this is a very spiritual spot.
I'm fine with
yay,
that.
more visions.
As long as we ain't getting, look, if we're not getting slumber smited, then we're good.
Slumber smoke.
I'm glad I made you laugh.
Well, because I thought about it for half a second. It's like, yeah, he's got some PTSD to work through with that aspect.
Every time I try to talk to something out of a higher plane of existence, shit happens.
It's your fault for not being able to sleep. You chose
That's
this.
fair.
Is there enough space for the pop-up tent?
No.
Okay. So we wouldn't be able to use the tent. We would just have to sleep on the ground.
How much time do we have until sunset?
I don't know.
It's a little difficult to see. Much like with the Djinn's area, you're on the interior of a spire. You would have to go out and possibly even walk around to see where the sun is.
Yeah, doesn't
Well,
one of us have a very keen mind?
Oh, Moriko has keen mind.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I totally forgot you had that feature. It's 5 or 6 at this point, or actually later. Hold on, let me
Hold, please.
hold, please. No, actually, it's getting onwards closer to like a 7, 8. So there's still some light, but it is getting dark quickly.
I can send Mortar out really quickly, and if he doesn't find anything within a quick walking distance, we can bunk here.
And I always have my alarm that I could set up just in case. If you
Hamburger?
want to feel double secure. And hamburger, too.
Just hang him from a string about head height, so just.
Okay,
Uh,
that's fine.
But I'll snap my fingers, Mortar will into existence, and he'll
Okay.
to go see if there's anything just like real quick walking distance. Is there any other clearings?
Okay. You send Mortar up. There's not clearings per se. This region is not compared to Itiko and the Tlahko region that you very, very briefly visited. These spires are very pointed and jagged. There are trails and things carved through them, or just where things have just sheared off, but there's no flatness. The best you would be able to do is lay down and just try not to roll over twice, or
Yeah, I think this is about as good as we're getting as
Okay.
far as safe.
We're in like a little alcove, like a crevice kind of thing,
Like the
right?
gym
Yes.
area.
Okay. I'm going to set up a little alarm at the entrance of this.
Are you letting me know that you're doing this?
I'm audibly, vocally, verbally telling everyone I'm setting up an alarm. Give me a minute. If you go into it, you'll hear a bell.
Well, the bell only triggers for things that you don't designate as safe to pass through.
I relay that.
So basically, if you say, Rick, Kasumi, Moriko, Hamburger, yourself, and Zahn are safe to pass through, they will not trigger the alarm. I believe it's how
Poke
it
my
works.
head back in.
All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna take a shit on
Oh,
making my alarm.
no, it is actually any creature. Sorry. I think I might have been mixing that up with the hut.
I just
And
realized
hut.
it's just the caves then.
Yeah, so yeah, anything that passes through it, tiny or larger.
All right. Alarm.
Okay.
Set.
Are there any like loose twigs or leaves in this area?
There is a little bit of greenery in here, and now that you're thinking about it, it's a little bit odd because the rest of the area, it's either dry scrub brush, mostly dead vegetation, or just really scraggly, because basically only the hardiest of hardy can survive here because it's basically growing in rock.
Okay.
There's very, very small bushes in there. There's no real big trees or anything. You may be able to find a small twig or two.
Okay. She's gonna kind of gather a little bit of brush to see if she can start a little fire on one of the big platters in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have a little warmth.
For what you're able to find, it would last a few minutes.
Okay.
It wouldn't be much to really keep people warm for long.
Okay.
So, fair warning, Ian. I know you're streaming. You probably
I
have
saw
Discord
it.
notification turned. Okay.
I just saw it. Yeah, Issa froze, so she'll be back in a second.
Mhm.
So with that being said, people are taking watches, I'm assuming.
I'm sleeping outside the cave, so yeah, I'll take first watch.
I'm also gonna have, just because he doesn't get to come out much anymore, I'm just gonna have Mortar post up at the mouth of the cave as well, just up high on a rock somewhere, just
Okay.
Just- all night. And he's got orders to, like, he can fly around a little if he wants to, if he gets bored or stiff, but just like, hey, keep an eye on the cave and let me know if you see anything.
Okay, so Pez wants to take third watch.
Third.
Welcome back.
Oh,
So what's going on?
Taking
Just
watches,
watch.
just trying to figure out who's taking what watch. Mortar is up
Mhm.
outside the little cave area, keeping an eye out. So
Radar head.
Zahn said that he's taking first watch. Pez said he's going to do third. Okay, so Moriko is on second watch. Kasumi?
I can
you
do
don't have
second
to take a
watch.
watch.
Kasumi on second watch.
She,
Brick?
she feels better now.
So what do we have so far?
2 on 2, and then 1 and 3.
You could take first watch. I'll
Yeah, I guess I'll
make
just
my
take it
dirt
first.
milk. Dirt milk. I meant to say coffee, but dirt milk
I don't
is a
like
thing
that.
now. I don't either.
Okay, so
Coffee milk.
ew. So Kasumi, Moriko, and Pez, you three lay down to rest. It's warm enough. It's not cold, and you do have provisions for putting a blanket over yourself and whatnot. So it's not the worst sleep you've ever had. The ground is very, very hard, and you do kind of miss having that comfort of the tents. But Brick and Zahn, you're on first watch. So perception checks, please. And is there anything the two of you would like to do during your watch?
I don't think we can interact. I'm outside, he's inside.
Yeah, I'll do one for Mortar as well.
Okay.
And guess I will want to do something. Perception is 19.
19? Okay.
Mortar's perception, I think it's +3, so 21. And I also got a 21, thanks to Shinshei's gift.
Okay. So, the night starts to go by relatively quietly. there are a slew of insects buzzing and chirping around. The wind picks up every 30-ish minutes and seems to whistle through the area quite aggressively for a good couple of minutes. Zahn, a few times you're wondering whether or not you should have gone into at least the mouth of the cave just to keep some of the wind from just blasting all your hair to one side. But as soon as you're about to make that decision, the wind dies down and things become calm again. You said that there was something you wanted to do?
Yeah. I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to cast Sending and just
No, go ahead.
message my dad.
Okay.
And it's, I hope you're well. Still wondering about the elves. Hope everything's okay at home. That's it. Oh, love you.
8 more words? No?
Should we go fishing and catch?
Can we go raiding and pillaging?
The first thing you hear is a loud, boisterous yawn. Well, my boy, it's early. Good to hear you still breathe. Things are not calm anymore. But it makes it no less exciting. And you kind of, you were beginning to hear the tiredness, but then as his brain starts to wake up with kind of getting into that mood, there's that just energy from him. I do hope you'll make it home soon. But there is much to be done. Stay safe.
And then, second Sending. Valkyrie? You there? Mother?
Please just go full Stewie Griffin.
You have 20 more
Mom.
words.
Mom.
Don't even know if you can hear me.
You're dead?
I refuse to admit to believe you're dead.
Okay, bye.
Yes, Ed.
Okay.
This does go across any plane of existence, but if they're on a different plane, it's a 5% chance of failing. Whatever. Doesn't expect to really hear anything, but...
You sit, and you wait, and you listen, and there's no response. Eventually...
Well, that's all he's gonna fucking do.
While that's happening, Brick is using the last bit of parchment that he has left, and he's still scribbling away like he has been for a few nights. Not every night, but every now and then he'll take a paper out. And he's drawing something very intently. Every time it doesn't go well, he balls a piece of paper up and throws it in the fire. I'll leave it up to you if all of them make it in the fire. But finally he gets one that he just kind of looks at and just like, no one's there to see this, but he's just like, yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. And he folds that one up, puts it in the bag, and is just kind of up looking at the stars.
Okay. By the time you get done scribbling, whatever Kasumi had started to burn petered out. There's no real substantial logs for creating a fire in here. At best, it would be good enough for for like kindling. So, judging by how reverently Kasumi was dealing with the altar, it's probably not a good idea to throw paper at the altar.
Oh, okay. I thought there was just like a little fire on the ground. He just picks up all the paper and shoves it back in the bag. Just the crumpled up bits with writing all over them that are useless.
Eventually, your watch does come to an end. Kasumi and Mariko. You were woken up by your companions and saw just, okay, wake up.
Still sleep outside.
Oh, you're still outside the...
Yeah, Zon's not going in there. He's not comfortable being around
Okay.
that kind of thing right now.
As Brick goes to wake up Kasumi, he kind of looks at Mariko and then like kind of whispers, "Hey, can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah, what?
You were talking the bottle guy was hitting on you earlier, and you said something.
Was he?
I mean, he said you were beautiful, and you said he wasn't your type or something.
Oh, I think he was asking if I found it attractive.
Yeah, something like that. Just out of pure curiosity, do you have a type?
I don't know. He stares up. And she's trying not to be too loud because this is a small area and try not to wake everybody up. She's like, I don't know. I don't even know what my type means.
Small, fuzzy, temper, sets things on fire.
I mean, I like people that are nice.
Oh, well, Zon's out.
Okay. You sounded like you had a idea in mind. It sounded like if you knew what it wasn't, you had an idea of what it was. So I was just curious.
No, he's a bottle.
Okay. Is it an inanimate object? Well, I guess not inanimate, but what is normally an inanimate object not a thing for you?
He's just, I don't know. He's a small talking bottle. I don't know him.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to resting here.
You'll be fine.
You said there might be spirits here.
As long as you don't do anything to disrespect the area, you'll be fine.
Okay. And he like sits down and you can tell he's like, as he turns off, like waiting for a vision to happen. He's like,
Never seen a robot look tense.
So, Kasumi, Mariko, perception checks, please.
Okay.
$18.
18.
7.
7.
You forgot the teen part of that.
Is that your with your +2?
Oh, 9.
Oh shit!
Again, you forgot the teen part.
not
of
one
that.
of your, not one of your
No.
10 and
No.
up.
Nope. Nope.
The night is mostly. Is there anything you two would want to do through your watch?
Kasumi's, for the most part, is kind of just sitting cross-legged, just relaxing, taking in the space.
Okay, Mariko.
Riko's just gonna sit there a second and just look to Kasumi. How often do you pray to your god?
Well, if you asked her, she'd probably say not enough. But I try to think of her. It's a really weird thing. It's almost like I get sudden feelings that I need to pray to her, just out of nowhere, unprompted, and it's almost like someone planted those thoughts into my head. Which I could only assume is probably her. But
That's fair.
her and I have a very interesting relationship. Um, and not too long ago, I was on her bad side because someone stole a very precious idol of hers and framed me for it. And she kind of retaliated and took away a lot of my powers.
It's kind of harsh.
Well, there's these deities tend to really value their reputation amongst mortals, and when they are disrespected in such a way, they tend to retaliate. But I was able to recover it, and I constantly have it. It's actually currently strapped to my chest, and it does not leave because I need to give it back to her. But yes. Being on the bad side of a deity is not great.
So, Zahn brought it up to me the other night about possibly communing with the deity of where I originally come from.
Mm-hmm.
But I am hesitant because, one, I do not remember ever trying to pray to her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also terrified about what the reaction might be if I actually try and get to contact with her because my parents and I fled.
Do you remember if you were fleeing because of her?
I don't remember. All I know is that my parents put me on a boat and we went out on the water and there was a really bad storm and then I got shipwrecked.
Do you know what happened to your parents?
No.
Have you ever tried to reach out to them?
I've been stuck here this whole time. I never really had a way to reach out.
We might be able to help with that. I don't know if you saw when we had this book. Which, speaking of, she's gonna dig in her bag and pull out the book to see if the little dragon figure has returned for the letter that they sent to Gemini.
The dragon has returned.
Oh,
Yes.
However, when you open the book to look for the return note, there is no paper.
that's never happened before. Needless to say, I can discuss that with Brick in the morning. This book is used to send a letter to anyone that we know. And it gives them the ability to write back. And in most cases, besides this one, they write back and it returns to the book. So she like
DM, does Mariko remember her parents' names?
You do not.
Mariko's just gonna sit there thinking a second, just like, do you have to know their names?
I don't know if it has to be their names exactly, but it might be someone that you know.
You think back for a moment, Moriko, and you can't remember what they look like. You can't remember what they sound like. You have this vague general silhouette of
Like a fog blob.
your father was slightly taller than your mother, but there's no features. It's almost like they're backlit, and you can't make any sort of you can't recall any kind of facial expression. Even with your keen mind, it was so long ago.
Well, here's the thing. I've been here a long time. I'm most definitely a lot older than I look. I don't remember what they look like. I don't remember what they sound like. I don't remember anything. I was very, very, very young when I washed up here.
Okay. Well, you always have the option to try. Now that the note has returned. Or the dragon, sorry, there's no note was returned, sorry. If there's anyone that you ever remember, even if it's not your parents per se, someone that might have answers as to why you guys escaped, you can try. Another way you could maybe try to access some old memories is by meditating. Have you ever done that before?
Yes, because I sleep, but not really sleep.
Oh, yeah, you do like the weird trance thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a little different. Meditating has a little bit more of a purpose to it. It's basically telling your mind to be silent and still so you can leave it open for other signs.
Okay.
And that's sometimes how I've received communication from deities. You could try that, and that wouldn't be you reaching out. That wouldn't be you purposely saying, "Hey, deity, how's it going?" It would be more of a, let's see if I get any answers.
In my personal experience, from your side where the flask is, most deities, if they want you dead, you won't live long.
Do you sleep?
No.
Except at the bottle.
No, I don't.
Oh, must be terrible.
Are you okay with me holding on to you currently?
Yep.
Okay.
Believe me, you are much better than that blue prick that was carrying me. Right now, pink is my favorite color.
Same.
He was talking shit about me. I'm like, I didn't fucking carry him. I'm like, oh, that's right. I'm not blue. I'm white.
Wrong
He
bunny.
used to be red.
Oh.
Well, if it's something you ever want help with, I'm always willing to help with that. Now, granted, we probably don't want to meditate while we're on watch because we kind of have to be paying attention. And I'm noticing now I'm not very good at that this time.
Well, if we ever get into a less perilous position in a more calm area, I may hit you up on that.
Okay, we can definitely do that. But until then, I'm just gonna close the book and put it back. We still have that in case we ever need it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just gonna go back to relax.
It was good that you had a lot to say because that would definitely explain why you weren't paying too much attention.
Yep.
Rika's good at multitasking.
Well, being in the region as long as you have been, and as friendly as you are with the elementals, you still did have to kind of watch after yourself for, you know, the normal creatures that were around. So this isn't terribly unfamiliar to you. It's just kind of nice to have someone to talk to that's not just like a vaguely face-shaped rock.
Yep.
Like, you know, like Brick. I deserve
Joke's
that.
on you, Brick. Your sister didn't send back shit.
Oh, the dragon came back to the book, but
Yeah.
there was no note.
She's gonna tell you that in the morning. It's fine.
Sorry. Your watch goes relatively undisturbed. The wind does pick up for a fair bit of time. You can hear it. Are you watching inside the area? You didn't go outside or anything? Okay. So from the mouth of the little shrine area that you had been in, you do hear the wind whistling past the opening in the rock, and it's a little unnerving. It's difficult to tell if the wind is really blowing that hard or if it's just the perfect angle of it hitting across the gap that's making it sound a little bit more eerie and more malevolent than it might actually be. Soon enough, even with the wind still blowing, your shift does come to an end, and it would be Pez's turn to awaken.
Kasumi is gonna offer her tails as a pillow to Mariko. You slept outside. You slept outside.
Mariko's just gonna look at Pez. I can stay up with you if you don't want to be alone.
Nah, I'm fine. I don't mind being alone. If you
Well,
need
you have
more...
hamburger.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never alone.
Okay, Mariko's gonna bed down with Kasumi.
Hamburger's just kind of doing like a little waddle step. Just... Okay.
All right. Perception, right?
Perception. Yes.
I do have something.
I don't actually
I
know the
wanna
song,
do.
so I feel wrong quoting it.
Where is perception?
Starts with
Oh,
a
the
D.
one with the D.
Well, it is nighttime, so you wouldn't have disadvantage.
I know. Plus the Doom Cowl negates all that.
Yeah.
It is a 13 plus 6 plus 2.
21.
That number. Yep. I'm no longer drunk, so I can't do math anymore.
Lost that ability. Drunken recall is not a thing anymore. Much like the reports from Kasumi and Moriko, the wind had picked up quite a bit, but no alarm bells. You're assuming that Zahn is okay outside. He's not in here.
Mhm.
No one has said that they've heard any sort of cries of, despair or anything. Is there anything you wanted to do during your watch?
Yes.
Oh, what is?
So the shrine, how big is it?
10, maybe 12 feet.
Okay, and it's like a depiction of Shinshei,
It's a
just
very
like noodling.
It's a very low table altar, like right on the ground, and then just this coiling serpentine golden dragon just goes up,
Mm.
and then just a big looming head looking down over the little clearing.
I'm gonna go up to it and just admire it and just say thanks for the warmth. It was rather nice. That's it.
Okay. You thank the statue in your own sort of way, and you feel the chill of the air, the nighttime air, go away. And you are very comfortable.
All right.
You got an elemental hug from Shenshei.
Squeeze.
The rest of your watch goes easy, comfortably, until you start to see just a little bit of light coming through the gap, and your alarm bell goes off.
Huh?
And it goes off. And it goes off again. You're hearing chirping.
Oh. Breakfast. I'm gonna, I guess, wake everyone up and say dirt milk's ready.
No. I'm gonna put a stop to that right now. No.
We will take away your bean juice privileges.
I will. I will outlaw the drink everywhere. The gods will smite it from existence. Pez nudges you all gently awake. As you go out to wake up Zahn, who slept outside. Zahn, it was definitely not the most comfortable sleep you've ever had. It's very gravelly, very rocky. You're able to clear a little bit of a space out, but you're never able to get like every single little bit from jabbing you. Thankfully, you do have fluff, so it mitigates it somewhat, but...
And armor, and a cloak.
And armor, but it wasn't a comfortable sleep.
Listen, it's better than being there.
The sun is currently blocked by the spire, so it is still heavily shadowed, but the sky you can see is starting to turn brighter and brighter shades of blue. So the day is yours.
Ow.
Don't you getting soft on us?
Big stretchy.
Listen, wait, I'm not in the cave. I can't talk to you guys yet, damn it.
Pez would be outside because he just went to wake you up.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. It's not the most comfortable sleep, but I do not want to be in the cave.
I mean, it's perfectly fine, but I mean, sometimes you gotta get used to sleeping on the dirt.
I'm used to sleeping on the dirt. I didn't know to sleep in next to a shrine of another god.
I mean, okay. You're not dead, so that's good.
So I'm just gonna look at himself. Yeah, I'm pretty alive. Listen, feel alive, yeah, good alive.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm good.
I could change that, but yeah.
Zahn just wonders how close Pez is to the edge.
There is no edge at the spot that you're currently in. This is sort of like a little valley between bits of the spire.
Zahn just looks at how far away the edge is and wonders if he could throw Pez that far. But pats him on the shoulder. I'm happy I'm not dead, and I'm happy if I'm not dead. There you go. We'll just start talking again.
Yeah, I'm gonna gather everyone up and head out. Are we doing the same marching order? I'm no longer on Scorponok, so... But I do have the map. It's up to everyone else.
Yeah, I'm fine going last.
I'm keeping track, by the way, of our 6 days. On the
Oh, hell
little
yeah.
tracker.
Look at that.
So we have Pez, Moriko, Brick, you're going to be behind them.
Yep.
Okay. And then Kasumi, Zahn, how do you want to... Zahn, do you want to bring up the rear, or do you...
Yeah, I'll be very last.
Okay. So, you all leave the little shrine, alcove, go to your left the way you were heading before. The day is yours. If you're continuing traveling, I need a travel roll.
I got it. Oh, wait, you said it was a D12, right?
D12.
10.
Again?
10.
Do I roll that? Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, do it. Re-roll for me.
4.
4. Okay.
So what island are we on right now? So I'm looking at because we had like the 2 islands that were super close to each other, and they kind of like curved.
So the shrine, you were in the northern part of the Western Triangle, the weird, lumpy-looking one. The shrine is on the one to the west of that.
Well, that looks like it's doing that.
So the one right before you get to the one with the Y.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're basically on the island that's directly north of the W on the map.
Okay.
That's where the shrine was at. So, you all make your way across the bridge. The wind seems relatively calm today so far. You get to the next spire, and you're making your way through. And you do approach the Y in the center of the island, and going off of Pez's map, it's roughly where it was depicted. There is a left path, but on the map it does seem to dead end, and then to the right seems to be where it would continue on. Which way would you like to go?
How big is this spire compared to all the others? Because like the other ones were like what, half a mile for the biggest?
You were able to get to the last island that you were on in a day. So it seems with the size of these spires, you're able to get 3, maybe 4 spires traveled across in a day.
I am curious as to see what's at the dead end. but at the same time, we could skip it because that would take like a good 3-4 hours of our day, judging by the size of this.
Aren't we looking for things that are not easily found? No?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know where this crystal critter is. It could be at this dead end, or it could not be.
Might as well look. We aren't going to find it not looking.
Y'all want to look? Y'all good?
I mean, sure, can't hurt.
All right.
Okay.
Lead
you
on.
you all head down to the left, exploring, keeping an eye out, looking high, looking low. As you're passing through the narrow area, you begin to feel the ground moving beneath your feet, a dull rumbling. You all look around to see if you can find the source of it, and one of you glances up as the sound grows louder and louder from above you. And you see a slew of falling rocks, small, large ones. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
We have a +2 to this, right?
Yep,
Yes,
remember your
yes, you
plus
do.
2.
Oh, yes. Yeah, 23 for me.
23, okay.
19.
2 19s, okay.
Wait,
Pez,
I had to pull up my calculator just in case. 29.
29, okay. Kasumi?
1 second. This would be something I could use evasion for, correct?
Yeah, theoretically.
Because it's a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that would be a 17.
A 17, okay. As the rumbling is happening and one of you glances up and you point out the danger, you shout and all of you start to move. You're all, even though the rest maybe it was not the greatest from sleeping on the ground, but you're all energized and hale and healthy because of the blessing. You all are able to avoid getting hit by any of the rocks. You dash forward and get completely out of the way, and as the dust begins to settle, your vision is blocked for a bit, but you hear a grunting, hooting noise from up above, and there's a bit of a silhouette in the smoke. And as all the dust begins to settle, the angle of the sun is silhouetting it way up high, and it's kind of grabbed onto the side, and it's bouncing in place, and it's hitting its fist on the rock, and it seems to be like growling and roaring and just but before there's much that you're able to really do apart from BAB, the creature, whatever it is, swings up, grabs a corner of the ledge, and hauls itself over the side. And again, you hear more of the growling and shouting. It seems very irate by your presence, but apart from throwing a little small landslide down at you.
Well, at least it wasn't a Djinn this time.
How about
does this?
what kind of simian fuck was that?
Where'd it go?
Up, and away.
Weird. Rico, do you know what that is?
Was Mariko able to see, like, at least get a glimpse, or was able to, like, recognize the shape?
Between the dust and the light, it was vaguely humanoid. There were 2 arms, 2 legs, but it was a little too difficult to see.
Because of the sun, I wasn't able to get a good look.
Oh,
Nothing that would determine features. Oh, sorry, you were saying that in character. My bad.
okay.
Well, it doesn't seem to be the creatures that we're looking for.
Shall we keep moving? Away from it?
I would say yes. We may be encroaching on its territory if it was giving off that kind of display. Wait. Speak with animals. Would I have been able to hear what it was yelling
You
about?
would not have had time.
Well, I know, but like if I cast it
You don't know.
now.
If you cast it now, You don't know.
Does it last? Wherever it is. Action.
Speak of the animals only last
10
for
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
I think I mean I don't know much about other weird, interesting creatures, but to me that seemed like a warning sign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it tries to act up again, I can chase after it up the cliff.
Oh, that's an
That's
option.
that's a threat, and I am here for it.
No, I can literally run up the cliff.
Oh,
That works too.
That's
About
also
how
a
far
threat.
away was it from us originally?
It was about 100-ish feet up. Like it was way up there, and like it was long enough for it to. It was actually probably more. No, hold on, I wrote it down. Yeah, no, sorry, it was about 200 feet up because you had time to hear the boulders falling to get out of the way.
If we can keep, we should, I guess, go back on the path. Doesn't seem to be anything. Yeah, but if it's trying to stop us from going this way, there could be something valuable or what we want over here too. We didn't get to
Yeah.
the end, right? This is like before
It's
we
in the
got to
middle of
the.
it. Yeah, you have not reached
That's
the
kind
edge
of
of
what
the
I was
spire.
thinking.
What do you all think?
Something. I mean, something like that being territorial. It could be Garden and its family unit.
yeah. It didn't look like the crystal thing that they were describing. Didn't they say the crystal thing like burrows?
I thought it was a crab of some sort.
Like a turtle crab thing.
Okay. I don't know if they would share a territory. That seemed like a predator of some sort.
They might have a symbiotic relationship of some sort.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Yes.
They kind of benefit from each other being around, or at least one
So-
does on the other.
Like friends?
So, okay, think
Kind of.
of like a compy and a T-Rex. The compy
what?
would crawl inside of its mouth and eat little giblets from the T-Rex's teeth, and then the T-Rex will get free dental, unless the compy bites down wrong and the T-Rex gets a free snack.
I hated all of that.
What are we talking about?
Lizards.
Brick used a really big word that I didn't understand, and I asked him to explain it.
Well, I wasn't understanding what Pez was talking about. I've never heard of those.
Pez actually was told a very good descriptor. I'm actually impressed.
Thanks. I'll work out. Mentally.
Nope.
Zahn has started walking at this point.
Rico's following Zahn.
Are you walking towards the edge of the end of the path, or are you going back to the split?
End of the path, but being a little bit more cautious and
Okay.
eyes open.
Stealth.
You do travel for another 20-ish minutes, being mostly because you're being careful and cautious and keeping an eye upward. Eventually, you do reach the end of the path, which does appear to be at the edge of the spire. And where you had seen just kind of rocks and a well-trodden path, you now see that there seems to be a little wooden viewing platform. There are no rope bridges, but there is wood constructed there, and stepping onto it, you are able to see out into the various smaller spires. You can see maybe a quarter mile in one direction before your view is interrupted by another spire, but there doesn't seem to be much here.
Well,
Ready view?
It's very
I'm
pretty.
gonna send Mortar out and have him do like a kind of look back toward us or look around and see if there's anything we're missing.
Okay. Yep, Mortar goes out there. This seems to just be a place to either keep watch. You're not entirely sure what the point of it is. Compared to the other spires and where the rope bridges had been attached, there doesn't seem to be much in this direction that would be worthwhile going to. There's nothing has a solid enough footing, or possibly any sort of resources that would be worth venturing out this direction.
Yep. Just another dud.
Sumi is refusing to step on that platform because she doesn't want to be anywhere close to the edge.
Brick steps on you here.
Yeah, no.
Yep, nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
Nope.
I
will
ain't doing that.
slowly back away. All right.
Yeah.
Back the way we came, I guess.
Okay.
You know, it's us, but yes.
We should probably be sneaky about it.
Are you being sneaky? Being stealthy?
Sorta, kinda.
It's either a yes or no.
It's a yes
if the
or no.
group
You
wants
can't
to, I
have
will
it.
try.
I was
Okay.
gonna say,
I say yes because I don't want to get King Konged.
Okay. Stealth checks.
All right.
Okay.
Keeping in mind that this
Let's
does
see.
work with your +2s.
well, I don't think that could have been worse.
Oh no, what did you do?
Well, I roll a disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter after the first roll anyway. So.
Mine does not matter either, even though my iron leaf plate disables my disadvantage for stealth. I still roll like shit.
I
Behold!
don't hear much excitement. What have you all done?
Behold my natural 1 + 3.
Behold my 3 + 3.
Guys.
Guys,
Behold,
being super
my
stealthy. Clank, clank, clank. Yeah, we're doing great.
I'm as silent as a fart. That was a natural 20 plus
Nice.
4 plus 2.
And twice as deadly.
Where you
I was
go?
trying to get a +2, so.
4
Oh.
plus
Oh
4.
my gosh.
Yeah!
Yes!
She is bright pink. Yes.
Does it matter? I mean, I got a 24, but does it matter?
Hey guys, I think Kasumi fell. She's not around here anymore.
Okay, listen, Pez is more visible than I am at this point because I rolled really low. But I
Yeah.
got my 10 points.
You all talk big game of being stealthy, but as soon
I
as you
don't.
get back to the point of where the landslide happened, the rocks and boulders there are very, very fresh, very new. They have not had a chance to settle, and you are slipping and falling and pushing rocks out of the way to tumble down. One of them lands on Zon's foot, and he goes, "Ha!"
Bless your feet.
Brick, you were the one that caused the boulder to fall, and Zon slaps you, and you go, "Ow!" Or it's chaos
something.
for about
Why?
10 to 15 minutes. Why?
Sumi's just mumbling to
yeah.
herself the entire time.
Pez is kind of doing this, and every time there's a sound, he just. Just keep-
Tears from the last time.
Even with the ruckus that you are making, no more sounds from the creature. So far as you're aware, you're making quite a bit of noise as well. Maybe there was something else that was, looking around and making noise along with you, but with the swearing and the smacking and the boulders falling, you're making quite a bit of noise.
I hate.
If you all are if you all are continuing on, I need another travel roll.
I'll do it.
One last travel roll for the evening. Let's see what we
All right.
get.
Me.
Roll your D12.
E12. 6.
6. Okay.
Wait, your
Oh.
eyes lit up way too fucking
Yeah,
much.
they
dude. I
did.
need you to
They-
calm the fuck down.
No.
No.
So you very unstealthily get to the next rope bridge, leaving the spire, and hopefully whatever beast was trying to murder you with gravity.
He says hopefully. I don't like it when he says hopefully.
You cross the bridge, and this one is a bit odd, because as you're crossing it, you can see where it attaches to a smaller spire, and you can see that it continues on along the way.
This is probably one of the longer stretches of bridges that you've been on since you left the main base camp. And Pez, looking at your map, you can see that this area that you're approaching has a symbol for a temporary camp to be located.
No. God damn it. Why would you say that, DM?
What?
You know what he's gonna do.
Oh. Yeah, well. You're constantly asking where you are, so there you are.
Matt.
So, it takes you a fair bit of time. A few times crossing the bridge, you have to grab hold as the wind whips through, but you've kind of gotten used to it. You've traveled enough at this point that you hear the sound and you white knuckle the ropes, and you're all okay. You finally get to the next spire, which is fairly sizable compared to some of the other ones that you've been on here recently. You step off the bridge and you begin moving down the path. You're heading closer to where you think the Y junction would be, and eventually you do get to that point. And it's a fairly sizable space compared to some of the other places you've been so far on the spires. There's what looks to be the remnants of a campfire with the stones circled around, ashes that have long since died down. There's not even really the smell of freshly burnt wood or anything, but a little bit off to the side, you do see that there is a stack of logs, which, glancing around, you're not entirely sure where the fuck they came from. But thinking back, maybe that's where the supplies are coming from when you were riding with the little gnome. Maybe that's where some of the wood have been coming from, and it's being distributed around the area for this particular purpose. There is the way forward, there is a way to the left. Which would you like to do? Or south, I should say.
Well, probably take the south path again. That worked out very well last time.
Hold on. I mean, yeah.
We just want to check out that dead end.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, it's very close to a temporary camp, and these things are very solitary.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's right around lunchtime at this point.
Let's do it.
Okay. Soldiering
Rick.
on, you were completely
Lead on.
unscathed by the landslide, so you decide you're going to go and take a look and see what's down there. Judging by the map and doing some quick mental math that drunk Pez is able to do, current Pez maybe not so much, about 10 minutes go by, and as you're walking along, the sunlight hits something very bright. It's casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the spire wall.
Don't look, Pez. Your special eyes.
Mariko is immediately looking for the shiny.
What's that sparkly thing over there?
Mariko continues forward at the very least, and just around the corner, you see what seems to be a slew of brightly colored crystals that the sun is striking and scattering light around. The crystals move slightly, very slowly.
Rick like, I'm out.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
We found it where we didn't think we would.
So, thank you all so much for joining us for this if you're watching us live. If you're watching this in the future for us, hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed listening. We will be back next Friday live on twitch.com or twitch.tv/fools&flagons for Storm King's Chaos. So join us for that if you want to be there as it happens and see us being super dumb.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Good. Probably we'll maybe have some Pez plays going on this week.
I know that this week is
Yep.
going to be very, 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 very busy for me, so hopefully I will not be too terribly tired, and we'll be able to join in for that. But regardless, hope you have a safe week, safe weekend. We'll see you the next time we go live, or the next time this thingy you're listening to is able to be downloaded and listened to. So, okay, good night, everybody. We love you.
Bye. Join us in Discord.
Thanks for listening to the Fools and Flagons podcast. If you enjoyed this past adventure of the Tales of Archeron, you can catch us live on Fridays at twitch.tv/Fools and Flagons.